Well, I've had a piece of chicken. I've had a little drink. I've looked at all the girls, given one or two a wink. I'm sitting in my seat, radio to my ear, the Star-Spangled Banner, and the crowd's opening cheer. I've been waiting since last Saturday, see another one beat. Friends, it's time once again to let the big dog eat. It's time to let the big dog eat. It's time to hear the bulldog beat. It's time. 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 The leaves are red and black. It's time. It's time to bring the bulldogs back. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. I love to go back to Athens town. I love to jump up when they hunker down. I love to see the red coat spells and name. I love to talk about that bulldog thing. It's time to get the bulldog grin with 75,000 of your closest friends. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. To feel the bulldog heat. It's time to let the big dog eat. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to get the bulldog grin with 75,000 of your closest friends. It's time. It's time. It's time. Is it time? It's time. It's time. Standing up, cheering September till the 1st of June. Thinking about the victories, humming those Georgia tunes. Well, everybody knows that the Bulldogs come to fight. Yeah, but you never seen a thing till you see those Bulldogs bite. Hunker down, Harry Dog. Hunker down, Harry Dog. Hunker down for a fight. Hunker down for a fight. When you meet the Georgia Bulldogs, you're gonna feel the Bulldog bite. Well, they fight in Athens town and they fight away from home. Don't matter where they are, 'cause winning is the sweetest bone. When the red and black appear, you know those dogs are right. 'Cause before it's all over, you're gonna see the Bulldogs bite. Hunker down, Harry Dog. Hunker down, Harry Dog. Hunker down for a fight. Hunker down for a fight. When you meet the Georgia Bulldogs, you're gonna feel a Bulldog bite.
Hello, everybody. Can y'all hear us?
Here we go.
Give us a thumbs up. Let us know you can hear us, please.
You know, it's tradition, Clark, to make sure everybody hears us, you know. And because one show we rambled there for about 2 minutes, had this great opening spiel, man. Yeah. We were fired up. We were juiced. Mute button was on.
Yeah. Can't have that.
No, you can't have that.
Especially this time of the season.
That's right, Clark. I mean, right at the end of the season, man, you've got to be in your best form, man. We're ready to go. And that's what we are tonight. We are ready to roll, man. SEC Championship Eve is upon us, Clark. The work week is over. It is time to let the big dog eat, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're not getting any comment. Oh, yeah, Star Wars dogs. Thank you.
Good.
I read you loud and clear. We appreciate that. Hey, it's going to be a fun night tonight. We're so glad that all of you have decided to tune in. If you're watching us on a phone or a laptop or something, go ahead and turn on the Pac-12 Championship. We got it on in the background.
That's right.
We'll probably be turning to watch it as we're doing this show. Yeah. This is a big, Adam, this is a big thing right now.
You know, it's weird. You usually watch the Pac-12 championship on the Friday night, you know, and you just, it's just football. Good. Right. Just football, some of the last football you'll see, so you just enjoy it, you know.
Right.
And but this year, heck, man, there's a lot of major implications of what's going to happen tonight. It could be who Georgia was going to play in the first round, the Peach Bowl, if things go our way tomorrow, and or it could be, there could be a little bit of chaos going on. So we'll see what Caleb Williams and USC can do out there in Las Vegas. Can they avenge their only loss of the season, or can Utah do it for the second straight year by beating a team twice in the Pac-12 to win the Pac-12 championship? So that'll be a good matchup. So y'all make sure y'all mute the Pac-12 championship, but keep us on, man. So we're a whole lot better to listen to than Brady Quinn, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, and definitely Urban Meyer. Man, you don't want any of that. No. You don't want any of that in life, and definitely don't need young children's ears to be listening to the Urban Meyer.
That's
man.
True.
Not good.
Hey, I tell you, one of these days, Adam, we need to commentate a game. Do you want to be the color guy, or do you want me to be the color guy?
It doesn't matter. Just whatever.
We'll both.
Just whatever, because I'll just talk whenever we need to talk. Yep, so we'll do it. We'll do it.
We'll have to start with Franklin County High School football to get some practice.
That's it.
All right, we're going to open up the lines. We're getting our first call
here we go. We're going straight at it then.
We are going right at it.
Not playing around. Who do we got tonight, Clark?
This is Joe Jefferson, boys.
Hey, there's our guy. How are you doing tonight in Jefferson, Mr. Joe?
Jeez, man, I tell you what, I'm so happy. We're going to kick some damn tiger butt tomorrow.
There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling really good about this one. It's almost a little bit uneasy, Mr. Joe. I'll be honest, a little bit uneasy because usually my nerves are shot before an SEC championship game, but I'm feeling pretty dang confident. What about you?
Oh, I feel real confident. I think we're going to win 35-14.
Good deal.
I like that score.
Good deal. Well, what you doing in
Jefferson? Get excited, Adam. Get excited now.
Oh, we're going to get excited. I can tell you that. Hey, are you excited over there in Jefferson? What you doing tonight to get yourself mentally prepared for tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, Mr. Joe?
I just been sitting here thinking about history.
Okay, all right. What kind of history? I like that. I'm a big history guru myself. What you got?
Well, I tell you, when we play a big game, we come out fast.
That's
we
right.
kick them in the balls, and we just keep running.
You're dang right, Mr. John. I love that.
Yeah, we do.
I love that. That's exactly right. Especially this team this year. You're exactly right. It seems like that when the bright lights come on, Mr. Joe, when the bright lights come on, and this team has been challenged during the week and everything, they come out and they play and they put it on them from the opening kick on, man. So I'm right there with you. I think it's going to be a tail whooping tomorrow night. I'm feeling it, Mr. Joe, feeling it, baby.
Yes, sir. That's get that arm swinging at them now.
I got it. Hey, I'm here. I'm ready to go. I mean, it's the SEC championship, baby. The good Lord don't give us many of these. You gotta take advantage of it every time you're able to see Georgia play in it. You got to get juiced, and you got to leave it all out there, baby.
You got that right. We didn't do it last year, so it's this our year to do it. So.
That's right. Yep. That's right. Lost 3 straight of them. And when you get that bitter taste of losing 3 straight games in the SEC championship, obviously it was all avenged last year with the Natty. But, hey, I'm a selfish guy in Georgia football. I want an SEC championship too, by God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want both of them, SEC and the Natty.
There you go. Hey, that's exactly right. That's you think about it. What can top last year's team? Well, it's easy. It's like we said, 15-0 unblemished SEC champions and national champions coming right off of last year. I mean, that's a dream. That's a dream. That's I tell you, you gotta pinch yourself when you think about that. And we're 3 wins away from that happening, coming to fruition, and very doable.
You got that right. So I mean, I think they come out tomorrow on fire,
Yes,
and
sir.
we just kick their butts. And LSU, they're not good from playing behind. We really not either, but we don't have to if we got the lead. So
That's right.
That's a good point.
That's right. Hey, that's. I feel like it's going to be something. Jump on them early, and I think this offense is going to roll, score on the first few possessions, and make a play behind, like you said. And you know they're not good as having. If you got to get Jaden Daniels throwing the football to come back, then that's where you want to be, Clark.
Yeah, absolutely.
there'll be a bunch of pick six in that one. Then
That's
I hope
it.
so.
I love it, baby. Hey, right. I love that. Hey,
We
Joe
need one.
has done said it.
Yeah.
Just put it,
Put it in the
stone
universe.
Early tonight.
I
He
like
came out of the
it. I
gates
like
with that. I like it. That's what's going to happen. And who is going to make the interceptions tomorrow? Do you got a feeling? Do you got a feeling of anybody in particular? Could it be your local Jefferson boy make a big play tomorrow?
yeah, old Malachi's gonna get him one.
There we go.
Oh, all right.
Hey,
Hey,
there we go.
that would be
There we
number
go.
2 in the bins this
bins.
year
That's it.
for
That's it,
Malachi.
baby.
Yeah, that's right.
Whoa, I love that.
And I actually think Chris Smith's get one.
He
two.
gave us a little double bonus right there.
That
Do you want to go
sounds
for
like-
3? Do you
This
wanna
sounds
go-
like 2005 right here.
I like it, baby. I like it.
I tell you what, our team's fired up and ready to go. Everybody's doubted them and said, "Are you not worth the crap?" So,
There you go. There you
yeah.
go. I like it, Mr. Joe. I tell you, it's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. This time tomorrow night, baby. We're gonna be celebrating. Everybody's gonna have them a stogie to
Yes.
light up and smoke celebratory SEC champions, man. And that's it means something. It means something. It's special. Only been doing 3 times in the last 39 years, Clark,
Yeah,
at the
that is
University
wild
of
to
Georgia.
think about.
And it's time to bring another one back to Athens, baby.
you got that right. I tell you, we should have won the 2017 national championship.
And the 2012
Yep.
had a
That's
shot
right.
at 2011.
That's right. There's definitely some times, and all them games, all them times coming up short, it just makes moments like hopefully what we're going to experience tomorrow that much sweeter. That much sweeter to enjoy. So that's why we're not going to take it for granted. I say it all the time, but I truly mean it, and I want every Georgia fan to have that mindset. But to get jacked, and from now until tomorrow night, Clark, enjoy every second of the ride that is about to happen, baby.
Yep. Well, Mr. Joe, we do.
You got that right.
Hey, we appreciate your call. We're going to take a few more callers right now
No
to open
problem,
up the show.
Clark.
But
I'll
hey,
get off and hang up.
we
I
appreciate
enjoy
you.
your show, guys.
Yes, sir.
You're the man, Mr. Joe. We
Yes,
love
sir.
you. We were hoping you were going to call, and we're excited with the energy you brought last time. And, hey, later on, check in with us then if there's an open line. Come on back.
Yeah,
man.
we'll do it. We'll do it.
I love it. Strong opening call.
Y'all
from
have a
Mr.
good
Joe.
evening, guys.
Yes, sir. You
And
too. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Appreciate it. Good old Mr. Joe.
That's a good way to start the show.
That's a good way to start the show. Getting juice, Clark. I like
Yeah.
it. Came out of the gate hot
Hey,
with that call.
listen to
Came out
this.
of the gate hot with that call.
Listen to this comment. Star Wars Dog said this. Might be ahead of myself, but I smell a three-peat.
Hey,
Adam, we were talking about it tonight over dinner. We had some Mexican, by the
did.
way.
We
And
did.
Adam here may be making a trip to the bathroom, to the John, in a little while.
Got the old Texas fajitas, man. You can't beat that. So we went to the Mexican restaurant, the local Mexican restaurant, and I remember my 12-year-old self going there the Friday night before Georgia played LSU in
Good.
05.
Well, we got to.
So I think it's a good open. I think it's a good open.
Absolutely.
I don't know how I have that memory, but I do. So
Adam, I've mentioned this on the podcast plenty of times, y'all, but Adam has the most unbelievable memory you will ever see. I mean, it's insane. He can tell you the score of a game. It's a lot of Georgia football memories.
I was about to say just Georgia football. I probably couldn't tell you what I ate for lunch last night. Lunch last night. Lunch
yeah.
yesterday.
What did you eat for
afternoon.
lunch yesterday? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, I ate barbecue.
Barbecue?
I
Bar
did.
H?
No, it was catered.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that was
Wow.
Yep,
Nice.
yep.
Good deal. All right, we're getting another caller. I recognize this number. Welcome to row 60. Who we got?
We got Baylor Terrell, boys. How y'all doing this afternoon?
Baylor.
It's good to hear from you, brother. How you doing? How's life up in Tennessee right now, man?
Man, it's good. It's a lot quieter these days after we did what we did a couple weeks ago.
That's
so
right.
it's enjoyable.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. So you then especially after Shane Beamer laid the hammer on them after that. I bet they are kind of doing some reflecting right now. And, I wonder how many of them, Baylor, and then I'll let you speak, but this you brought up a good moment right here to present this. How many of them had to resell their tickets that they already bought after they beat Alabama to come to Atlanta, and their hotel rooms and stuff?
Yeah.
That after November 5th, they had to cancel.
I had family friends that were offering me to buy them. They were way too expensive, though. I know Gaines and I were talking earlier this week is just how much ticket prices have already dropped. But, yeah, no, they had spent a really pretty penny, and I don't think they were going to get that money back as much as they had to spend for it.
Joke's on them. I know they're family friends of yours, but joke's on them, Baylor. I don't feel bad for Tennessee fans. I'm sorry. I don't.
You can't.
I don't either. I'm right there with you guys. Y'all know how I feel.
So. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Well, Baylor, look, have you made the last-minute decision to come on to Atlanta?
You going to pay my dental school debt?
No, I'm not going to pay your dental school debt. I don't even want to know how much that is. But, Baylor, you need to get on down here. At least come to the Peach Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, Adam, I'll tell you like I told Gaines.
All right.
I have my sights set on L.A., so any and every bit of money that I have going towards the postseason, I'm taking for that.
There we go, baby. I love it, man. I aim high, baby. Yeah. I love that, brother.
That's right.
It's going to happen. There's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind that it's going to happen, that we're going to be there. I love it, man. I love it. So I'm guessing.
Well, Gaines and I were texting today in our group message, and I mentioned it to him. I said, I'm not trying to be cocky, like overstep my boundaries, but I really think the only way the Dogs don't win it all is if we beat ourselves.
That's right. Well, absolutely.
And the biggest thing with that is just turnovers. I mean, if you look at every statistical category, Georgia's in the top, 10% in all of college football, if not even better than that. And the one spot I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was talking about how it kind of just proves how good and resilient we are at times when we can be in like ranked 70 or 80th in turnover differential, but yet we're still not losing games.
That's right.
I think if we take care of the ball, I think we'll be fine. And then my other thing, too, just going into the postseason, I want to know what your opinion was on this, Adam. Yep. But don't get me wrong, winning is most important. But I feel like at times I just want to step on people's throats and just take the soul out of them. And I feel like offensively, once we get up, we just kind of sit on the ball and run it because we know that teams can't score on us.
Right. Oh, absolutely. That's what's going on, man. And I think that's been Kirby's forte going back to how he learned doing it in his early days before Saban evolved with Kiffin as an OC at Alabama. And that's how they used to win games, and that's what won national championships back then. A lot of people said you can't win doing that anymore, but Kirby proved it wrong last year and is doing it right now. But but I'm like you, Baylor. Right. I want to see just a beat down, man. And there is no doubt, and it has come. I mean, anybody with a pulse can tell the past two games of the regular season, and for a while, man, it's been very vanilla, very plain.
Past three games,
three games been very vanilla.
You honestly can say four because you can take it all the way back to Tennessee too. After we got up, after we got up against Tennessee, we just were like, they can't score on us at the moment. We're just going to play defense and, just get out of here without any injuries. And I'm okay with that because, like I said, winning is most important. But some of those games I would have loved if we'd have just, once we got up, instead of just killing clock, I would like to put a little bit more on them. So I'm hoping tomorrow, I was reading up on it today instead of studying, which is what I should have been doing. But it was talking about getting off to a fast start, and it was talking about how good Georgia is. I think we're outscoring people like 101 to like 30 or 40 something in the first quarter, and I think it's like 240 to like 60 in the first half. And so when you look at that number, like I said, it kind of makes sense that we're like, okay, well, we don't really have to, press or stress in the second half. We can kind of just get out here without any injury. But tomorrow, I told Gaines today, I could see anything. I'm feeling like an 0-5 score, Adam. I'm feeling like a 34-13, 34-14 kind of game.
There you go.
But I would like something more, and then we'll watch the USC game tonight and see if we're going to end up taking them boys on in Atlanta again.
That's right, Baylor. I love it, man. Living in the glory days. I'm right there with you, brother. I think tomorrow it's going to be opened up wide open. A.D. Mitchell will be playing tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll be playing tomorrow.
I think we're going to get a tutty from him, Adam.
Threat downfield. Dang right.
That's right. I think he's going to make a statement in his first game back.
I love it, man. I love it. It's going to be fun, Baylor. It's going to be exciting. Gather around. Get loud tomorrow.
Well, I'll be cheering all the way on from Memphis, boys. Y'all be good. And can I get a go, Dogs? Go, Dogs!
Woo!
Oh,
yes,
love
sir.
Baylor.
Yes, sir. I love the fire. I love the passion, man. It's contagious right now, Clark.
Oh, yeah.
It's contagious right now.
Absolutely. Hey, Star Wars dog, listen to this. He said, "Are we calling a Waffle House later on again?"
Hey,
we may.
You just never know where the night goes, Star Wars. I mean, you just got to see where the night goes.
Yes, that's very true.
We'll just go from there.
Absolutely. All right, we're getting another caller.
Who do we got?
This guy has been here from the beginning, Adam.
I'm
going to let
Go
him.
Dogs.
Go Dogs.
This is your favorite South Florida dog.
Yes.
Jim Wilcox.
Yes, Mr. Jim Wilcox. How are you doing, sir? It's so good to hear from you.
Oh, man. Yes, sir. Let me tell you. Well, we're recuperating well from the hurricane.
Yes, sir.
We got, down here in South Florida, most of the businesses are back open. People getting their houses fixed. Things are moving along well.
Yes, sir.
Good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, everybody's doing well. Everybody's doing well. So that's good.
You've definitely been in our thoughts and prayers, and I know I don't have any social media going through that, but I know Clark's been in touch with you. Also,
good, don't stay away from it.
Oh yes, but he's been in touch. He's been in touch with you about that, and then also I wanted to personally thank you because I got him to thank you through that for the sweet gift that you sent my daughter. That meant the world to us, and thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Cam, it's my pleasure to be able to do that.
I tell you what, yes, sir.
We love on that baby girl.
Oh yes, sir. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, and we're just glad to have your friendship and through this show and everything. It's been great. It's great to hear from you.
It is. It's been a while.
Good to hear from
Yes,
Jim.
sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
way too long. So I got to be at work tomorrow during the game. Hopefully, if everybody has a good day, then I get to have a good day and sit and cheer on the dogs.
There
So I'm going big. I think score predictions will be 56-10.
Whoa! I love it. You think we're going to come out of the gates fire, baby?
Yeah,
love
big
that.
dogs are going to eat.
Yes, sir.
A.D. Mitchell is going to have the game of his life.
Yes, sir.
Chris Smith is going to have the game of his life.
All right.
Just like Mr. Joe said, he's going to get a couple of picks. I'm sure Jamon Johnson's going to have one or two in there. He's going to have three sacks. I'm thinking he's going to be in there.
Nice.
There we go.
I love the confidence.
Yeah, I'm going to get that done.
Look at you.
I'm excited.
I love it, baby. I love it. That's good. That gets me jacked up. Some good number, good stuff being thrown out there about you.
Yeah.
Coming out hot for the big
it's time. They need a 50-point game just to show, hey, we're here and we're going to bulldoze the next team. So that's what I'm saying.
I love
that confidence.
I love it, baby. You need to get up here to Georgia sometime, Jim. When you come
well,
up
we
here,
are.
Okay.
We're coming up in a couple of weeks for Logan's graduation. So
awesome. Good. Awesome. Well,
you guys will be in town for a few days. So
let us know. Get in touch with us, and we definitely want to meet up with y'all. I know y'all have a busy schedule when you're up here, but we want to make it, even if it's just a little quick little time that we can see you. At least we can just come see
awesome.
You, shake your hand, and catch up a little bit. Then that'd be great. That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome. So we're excited. Go Dogs!
Go Dogs!
That dog is gonna. They're going to eat
yes, sir.
big time tomorrow. I know it.
I love it.
I know it. So we're excited. So you guys keep it going.
Yes, sir.
Keep us entertained. Absolutely love the show. Keep it going. And one of the things, too, I was thinking about the history of the team. You look at what Mark Richt's biggest complaint was, the money spent on recruiting.
Right.
Now Georgia's number one in money spent recruiting. Look at the return on investment we're getting.
That's true. That's a good point.
Headed to another national championship.
Yeah.
That's right, Jim. That's a great point. Great point. Strong call from Jim.
Yes. Thank you, Jim.
I love it.
We're going to take some more calls, but hey, we do appreciate it. Get in touch with us. We'd love to meet up with y'all.
Seriously, let us know when you're in town. You're in town. Let us know.
I certainly will. Love you guys.
Love you too, man. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs, baby. Good strong call from Jim Wilcox.
Love Jim, man. Love Jim.
Yes, I mean, I just love everybody. Love the fan base that we have. Jim's just been a good.
He has been there from day one.
Sent us some great hats that we have.
Yeah.
And, just been a very, very good fan. And fireman down there in South Florida, just a good guy.
Yeah, I tell you,
great guy.
Yes, one thing.
Gotta love some Jim.
One point he made that I really liked was talking about the recruiting, how it is an investment, and that's how football teams operate, Adam.
That's right.
It is truly a business like situation.
That's it. That's right.
All right, we're going.
You can sink or swim real quick.
That's true.
Real quick with a lot of hires.
Clemson.
Business model. Stubbornness is the downfall of a lot of things. Like I think the Empire Rome was stubborn. So you just look at it. History repeats itself. Anyway, who we got on the line?
Hello, can you hear us?
Hello.
Clark and Adam, it's Kale from Loganville.
What's going on?
What's up,
boy, Kale right there. Big think Kale is our guy who holds down the YouTube account.
Yes, he does. He comments
him and Blake
every
Newman.
time,
Him
and
and
I
Blake
love it.
Newman do. But yes, and I love that. And he's watching from YouTube tonight, I see. So I love that. Kale, how are you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing just fine, fellas. How about y'all?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. We're fired up. We're blessed, and we're ready to see the dogs roll tomorrow, man. Ready to see them roll.
Man,
never
you
gets
and me
old,
both,
baby.
brother.
Never gets old getting fired up for this, man. So tell us, how you feeling? How you feeling about it going forward?
Man, you know what? Something just has stuck with my mind ever since winning the championship. Alabama still stuck it to us by saying, y'all might have won the championship, but y'all didn't win the main SEC title.
That's right.
And just like Kenny McIntosh, that kind of stuck me in my core, fellas, if you get what I'm saying.
Sir, we get it.
Love it, baby. Love it.
So, you know what? I hope that just fuels his motivation.
Yes, sir.
I hope we come out tomorrow and make a statement against the kitty cats, if you get what I'm saying.
That's right.
I get what you're
Let's
saying.
come out with a win. Let's keep it in the Peach State for the Peach Bowl. Let's let USC or TCU, Ugly
sir.
Frogs, whatever they're called, come to us.
Yep.
Let's have a nice little rest.
Love it.
Let's take some names. Let's kick some ass and go dogs.
There we go.
right.
Okay, that's a strong one, brother. That's a strong one. Love the energy coming out of the gate.
That
with
needs to be
man.
on a poster
I'm
or something,
telling you,
man.
everybody's
That's
bringing
good.
their A game tonight, and that's what we said. Is
And
everybody
you know
Yes, sir.
what else too?
Give it to me.
And just
What
think
else?
about the rest Mitchell could get to, between now and the first round of the Peach Bowl. We wouldn't have to travel nowhere.
That's right.
It could be rest for Mitchell. It could be rest for, Carter and Stetson, about the rumors with his shoulder, if that's true or not. I'm not sure. But,
Right.
a win's a win. I'm predicting anywhere between 34, 14, 34, 17. You know what I'm saying? I'd be fine with that.
Oh, yeah.
But just come in and win. Let's leave healthy. Let it stay in the Peach State. Let them come to us, and I think we'll be just fine.
I love it, brother. You're exactly right, man. I feel like we're going to do it tomorrow. I feel very strong about I think this is the healthiest the team has been in a while. I feel very, very strong, and I feel like, that it's going to be even better once we get some rest. And like I said, man, that's exactly right. And I feel like, too, something, man, winning that, like you talked about, getting to the Peach Bowl, having that in Atlanta is so big. Because, Clark, you can test this, something that hasn't been talked about yet, and because this is putting the cart before the horse, man, is you seeing somebody like Michigan, who would be the 2 seed, or TCU's different times, but especially Michigan on the East Coast to go play in Glendale, Arizona at a late night game. Georgia gets done at 8 o'clock. And then Michigan's got travel, jet lag, stuff like that. And then that's something in 17.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes, sir. That's something in 17. Georgia had to contend against and lost a few hours of prep coming back from the Rose Bowl.
Yeah. Right.
And having to come back to Atlanta when Alabama was just up the road from Tuscaloosa down in New Orleans.
Yeah, those things matter. I mean, there's small advantages, but
That's right.
you essentially, when you go play in a bowl game, you have to take your whole staff, all your equipment. I'm talking all the equipment. And you got to move that. And, I mean, that's not an easy task.
And that takes a toll on you. I don't care what anybody tells you. It really does.
Right. And it's not just the coach. It's not just the staff going through that. It's the coaches and the players, jet lag. And so, I mean, that Rose Bowl, we got back early in the morning. We took a red-eye flight back, and I'm telling you, it was a wasted day that Sunday. We got back, and everybody was just gassed.
Yeah, just dead. Just trying to get caught back up.
But that is a great point. Keeping it in Atlanta, that's huge.
Do it, baby.
Right. And I just have a feeling Big O is going to have a good game, guys. I don't know. I just feel like if Mitchell is out there, they're going to have a lot of attention on him and Bowers. And I think Mitchell's just going to have a real big game. I mean, Bowers is going to have a real big game for us, fellas.
Yes, sir. I agree, man. I agree. It's going to be, I think the tight ends will eat tomorrow. Hey, like you said, I think Big O is going to get him a touchdown tomorrow. Again, he got one last SEC championship. He's going to get one tomorrow.
I was so happy for him, too. I was so happy for him, too.
We need to do the same exact thing when we're in the red zone tomorrow. Yeah, the same.
I hope we learned our lesson from the Kentucky game.
Throw the kid the ball.
Yeah.
Throw the kid the ball. Get him out there throwing the ball in the red zone, man. It just seems like that's the way to do it. And I think you'll see some better conversions in the red zone. Instead of 3, going to be getting 7 tomorrow, man. And it's going to be like a whole different look offense. I expect it to be what we saw last time we were at Mercedes-Benz Stadium and what we saw in Columbia, South Carolina in Week 3, Clark.
Yeah, certainly.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, like I said, guys, let's just win this. Let's keep it in the Peach State. Make them travel to us. Let us have a little cool ride, an hour to Athens, and then let everything else work itself out from there, and we'll be just fine.
I love it, brother.
Kale, you got a score prediction for us tomorrow? You may have already mentioned it. I forgot.
Yeah, I was going back and forth. I said anywhere between 34-14, 34-17, and I'm good with that. And let's take this ACC championship. Yeah. And go Dogs, fellas.
Go Dogs,
Kale.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, brother. Strong call right there. Love it, man.
Oops, I think I cut him off.
Did you cut him off?
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Kale, I'm sorry.
We need somebody else on this job right here.
You just cut him
I'm
off.
sorry.
That was awful. If there's something else he's going to say, put it in the comment box. Kale, we'll get back with you. I'm sorry about that.
Kai Meek said coffee in the cup.
Oh, you know it. Some original, what's Caitlin Clark's wife have over there? I stole one of her.
Donut shop.
Pod things.
Coffee.
Donut shop coffee something. I love it, man. It's a good brew. So
Adam, how do you drink your coffee?
Black.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. No cream, no sugar, no nothing. Just black.
Ugh.
Just go with it.
I don't know. I think that's an acquired taste. I don't know. I've not been able to acquire said taste.
Love it, man.
Anytime I ever get any coffee, Adam, I got to put some cream in it.
There you go. Somebody watched. I just turned around. I think USC just scored.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Was that the first? Anybody updating us on the comment section? Was that the first possession of the football game, or did they get a turn? But I don't know. But it seemed like I just turned around and it was a replay showing them scoring on the goal line right there. Hey, I mean, I don't know, man. They're a little bit hot. So maybe they'll win this game and give me the Trojans, baby. No, we need to calm down a little.
Yeah, well,
we're getting a little bit too ahead of ourselves. We need to.
That's right. We got to win tomorrow.
What I preach. Enjoy the SEC championship.
All right,
and let's go.
Let's play a little hypothetical here. If Georgia
says yes, first possession. Wow. Dang.
Wow.
Well, good on them, I guess.
Lisa, she said she's from Indianapolis. Is that right? Yeah, Indiana. Hey, Lisa, if you don't mind, tell us how you found us, because that is really cool. I didn't know we had any listeners in Indiana. That's cool.
Indianapolis, Indiana, baby.
Home of the 2022 National Championship, which, by the way, the Dogs won. Man, it just doesn't get old, Adam. I sat there the other day.
No, it doesn't.
I watched YouTube for probably a straight hour just of fan reactions, and I do this every other day, it seems like.
Juiced. That's right.
And,
we're getting a call.
Yes, we are getting a call.
Who do we got?
What?
This is Logan and Kai from Athens.
Hey, Logan!
Well,
Kai,
2 for 1.
Baby. I love it, baby. Just 2 DGDs right here, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations to both of these guys. Double dogs.
Double dogs.
Both
that is a good
double dogs.
Right,
both of them are double dogs, man. We're going to give them a hand.
Yeah,
love
absolutely. Good gracious.
Love it, baby.
That's a feat.
Some DGDs and some dang diehard Georgia Bulldog football fans, baby.
Graduating from the greatest university on earth. Isn't that right,
yes,
Logan?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir.
Well, what do y'all got for us?
Also, one more added tidbit. This is the nephew of Mr. Jim Wilcox.
Yeah, there you go.
Fan of the show, too. So
yeah.
Jim are related to.
They're
recent yes, so I was glad that, we found out, Logan. We're going to get to see Jim here when he's coming up for your graduation celebration. So we're excited about that. Absolutely. So, Logan, tell us, brother, what you got going on tonight? What you feeling? Kai and our boy Kai.
Yes, sir. So Kai is finally visiting the great state of Georgia from Wisconsin. After he graduated, he moved up there. So
That's right.
Well, welcome back.
Gathering here in fellowship and watching the good old podcast on the TV here. So
I love it, brother. I love it. That's awesome, man. That is that's exciting. That's exciting. I'm glad that y'all are tuning in, man. Glad y'all are down there having a good time and getting fired up for the Dogs. So, Logan, man, I mean, what's you feeling tomorrow? Give us a breakout guy. I want both of y'all, both you and Kai, to tell us who is going to be the impact player tomorrow, who's going to shine and be the guy that's going to be at the biggest stage tomorrow. Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the guy to show out?
So I'm going to stick to last year. So last year I projected that Smile London and Lad McConkney were going to be two breakout guys. So I'm going to stick with Lad McConkney having a breakout game.
There we go.
I'm hoping that A.D. Mitchell gets back out on the field, and they're going to see him as a downfield threat, and hopefully Lad can get some one-on-one coverage.
Right.
And then I also think that Smile Munden's speed is really going to be huge for kind of spying Jaden Daniels.
That's right. I agree, man. I agree 100%. I think you're going to see guys, a lot of four pressure, bringing 4 or 5 and the spy mixed in there, and Smile is a guy who could do that. You hit the nail on the head, Logan. I love it.
I'm going to have to do the same thing as Logan. Have one on the offense, one on the defense.
Well, give it to us, Kyle. Give it to us, brother.
On the offense, you got to have Kenny McIntosh. The boy can run the ball. He can catch the ball. You can't stop him.
That's right.
On the defense, we're going to have Dumas Johnson.
Yes, sir, baby.
Roaming right there in the middle of the field. Yes, sir.
Love it. Solid selection, boys.
Yeah, I agree.
Solid choices right there. Studs. All 4 of them that were named. Studs.
Yes, last time Kenny Mack was in the Dome, or I keep calling it the Dome, but in the Benz, he was a huge impact player. I mean, he really stood out that game, so wouldn't shock me. And Ladd did too, really, for that matter.
I agree. Y'all got any other numbers or stats? I know y'all are big stat guys, big numbers guys, and always throw some interesting stuff at me.
Well, I don't know if they'll be able to stop Jalen Carter tomorrow. He's been hot recently. I don't think they'll stop him.
I agree, man. I agree. They definitely Jalen Carter's a force, man, being disruptive. The defensive line is just different. When he is in the game in the interior, man, one thing to look out for tomorrow, too, is they got freshman tackles. This isn't going to affect Jalen Carter's much, but they have both on the outlet. Both their left and right tackle are freshmen. So coming off the edge, baby, we have to win those battles right there. Set the edge and contain and do not let Jalen Daniels beat you with his feet, and he might be a little banged up, Clark.
Yeah, he may be. But, hey, listen to this. Jalen Carter has been lining up on that edge. He's had to do that because the offenses are moving a little bit quicker than normal.
Right. That's a good point, too.
We have a big gap to fill with Nolan Smith out. So
that's exactly right.
But, yeah.
I mean,
and you know what? I'll say this about Jalen Carter, too. And I want to hear y'all's opinion, Logan and Kai. And there are going to be some people that roll their eyes at this. Maybe not Dog fans. Maybe Dog fans agree with me. But I think Jalen Carter is a better football player, just makes bigger impact than Will Anderson does. Is that not? Would you agree with that?
It's not even close.
Okay, thank you. I don't understand. Look, I'm not saying Will Anderson's not a great player. He certainly is. He'll go top 3, I'm sure. But I think Jalen Carter's better. Just from a football perspective,
a bigger difference maker.
Bigger difference maker. That's what I'm looking for, yeah.
I agree. Y'all agree with that?
It's funny that you say that because Kai and I actually had a conversation about that earlier about how Jalen Carter could easily go number 1 overall because Will Anderson, who was a stud last year and who continues to be a stud,
right,
just hasn't had the same impact as he did last year.
He hasn't.
And Jalen Carter is still that force to be reckoned with.
Could you imagine two, not one, but 2 first overall draft picks and 2 consecutive. I mean, come on, that's insane. I think in 10 years from now, we're going to look back on this 2021 and 2022 defenses and say, good gracious, these guys were studs,
man. Hey, and you know what, boys? Best thing about it, it's not slowing down anytime soon because there's still freaks that are just coming out of high school, coming to this program, and guys behind these guys, man, waiting their turn to put on the red and black and just be that next guy. I mean, it's just part of the culture, part of the program, what we have now, and that's what's exciting about it. This isn't a senior just field team that this is an opportunity to just do it again, and then the window is closing. No, it's wide open and it's getting wider. It cracked last year when we went through it. Got a little bit more wide open, and then now it's just. But I mean, it's just it's completely open. Just knocked off the frame. To be honest,
there you go.
That's where we're at now. That makes sense.
Oh man, that was an interesting analogy.
Yeah. I kind of just was like, where am I going with this? I was like, I got to keep going and doing something.
Yeah, you were committed.
I was committed to it at that point, so I just had to keep rolling with something. Well,
Logan, Kai, what do y'all have going on the rest of the night? Are y'all literally just watching us in the Pac-12 championship?
Quite literally, yes.
I love it. That's a great Friday night.
So that's it.
Great Friday night. Yes.
Man.
Yes, Kai is getting married at the beginning of the year. Is that right, Kai?
Really?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Congratulations for the Row 60 family.
And you picked a great time.
I appreciate it, Row 60. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Love it, brother.
You picked a great time to get married, too, not in the middle of the fall.
Great guy.
Not during football season.
Yeah,
great guy. That's exactly right, Kai. So good, man. I love it. Appreciate y'all calling in. Some DGDs.
Yes, sir.
Great friends of the show. Logan and Kai, baby.
Go Dogs.
Y'all have fun tonight. Get rowdy for the Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs, baby. Appreciate it.
That was a great call.
Man.
Great call.
Good folks, man. Everybody's just good. We just got a good
We've got a great.
I will say we do got a good fan base. Old Blake Newman here. He says he's about to leave a Christmas light show with the family. Calling in soon. Hey man, family first. Love that, baby. Love that. All about that time with the family, the Christmas light shows. Oh, White Fielding up there. Go up some, Clark. He had a few questions coming in.
All right. Let's see. We'll take one right here. Let's see. LSU has given up. Oh wait, that isn't a question.
I think go up.
Keep going.
There was one I saw.
All right. I got a question. Do the Dogs come out fast or do they come out slow and win it in the second half?
Lightning fast, baby.
Really?
I mean, I know the past couple of weeks doesn't say that, but lightning fast, baby.
I completely agree.
Lightning fast, Clark.
We're going to open up the playbook tomorrow. Kirby, listen. Kirby knows that people are chattering about how this Georgia offense is slow. What are we doing? What's going on? That's when he just proves people wrong, baby.
They get jacked up, baby, and they're going to roll, and it's just going to be, whoo.
We're going to toss the ball all over the field.
It's going to be fun, and hey, the roof on that place might explode.
Yeah. Hey, it's going to be 70-30. It's going to be 70-30.
And we owe these boys something, man.
We do.
We owe these boys something. People need to realize that LSU, we owe them, and tomorrow is a prime opportunity to put it on them, baby. Because I can tell you one thing. Is Jamar Chase going to be trotting out on that field?
No. Justin Jefferson won't either.
Justin Jefferson, Stadius Moss, is Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Nope.
And I sure as heck can tell you that Joe Burrow ain't going to be on that field either, baby. So, hey, what are they going to do? It's not 2019, baby. It will be flipped. It's going to be a fun day tomorrow. And I have all the confidence in the world saying that. Not as a homer, but anyway, we got a call when I need to stop rambling.
Oh, man, yes. We got a call. This guy has also been here from the get-go, and I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Mm-hmm. Glory.
Yes, sir.
There he is.
Boy, Rich Stack. How are we doing?
Man, Rich, we're jacked. We're jacked. We're ready to go.
We're getting even more juice as the night goes on.
Go ahead and go to Atlanta right now.
I was thinking that you guys were actually kind of mellowed out, and then all of a sudden I made that phone call. We got Adam getting me hyped up over here. I heard you guys talking to the phone. I'm like, oh boy, I'm trying to stay calm here. But you know, I'm feeling real chill right now.
Yeah.
It's 2022.
That's right.
It's the year of the dog. I ain't got nothing to worry about. We're coming. It's our year again.
That's right.
Our year again. We're coming in, and we're gonna win it. We're gonna handily win it. Jalen Carter calling it now. He's gonna get a sack and a touchdown.
Are you talking about a defensive touchdown or offensive touchdown?
I'll take either or because that gives me more chance to be right.
That's a good answer. Good answer, Rich. I like that. Awesome, man. I love it.
Then I want to say, please don't let that man be the fullback anymore because Jordan Davis is way better fullback than that guy.
Okay,
that's fair.
I'm just speaking. It's facts, man. Watch how many times he was in, how many times Jordan Davis was in. Way better fullback. Anyway,
like it.
Not much to say here. Love Jalen Carter. Love what the Dogs are doing.
Yes,
Simpson's going to play chill. There's nothing to worry about. Once again, just like Florida, there ain't no freaking way we're losing to a running quarterback. This guy, he's been fun to watch, this LSU quarterback, but it ain't the same.
That's right.
It ain't the same. This is a big defense. This is an NFL defense, and we're coming for the win. And we're going to put the pressure on him. He's going to see coverage he's never seen before. All of a sudden, there's going to be a corner in his face. He's not going to know what to do. It's going to be a blowout. Dogs 40+, LSU 14. That's all I got to say, guys. I hope you have a great Christmas. That Christmas tree's looking a little bare. We got to get some ornaments on there. You want me to send down some Buffalo snow down to you guys?
Please.
We got down here in Buffalo. There was over 6 feet of snow. It was ridiculous. But
6 feet?
I've never.
What do you even do with 6 feet of snow?
I've never heard the phrase down here in Buffalo. Yeah, I love it, Rich.
You're right.
Baby. I love it, baby. But that's awesome, man. We're gonna come see you one day, Rich.
Hey, my sister lives up there, and man,
really?
She lives in Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Yeah, my mom and
Manhattan and Buffalo. They're like the opposite side of New York.
Oh, come on.
Dang it. I love it, man.
No, next time you guys talk smack about that Buffalo game every year. Well, if they come on back up to Buffalo,
all right, then
we will definitely have it. I talked to the wife. We got the New Year's resolution. The real New Year's resolution this year for the family. Get down to a Georgia Bulldog game, Road 60. That's the New Year's resolution. We're saving. Man. We're going to try to make it happen.
Well, you know,
it might have to be the world's largest cocktail party though, because I really want to go to that.
All right, man. You just let us know, Rich. You just let us know, brother. We appreciate the support. Get loud in Buffalo tomorrow, baby. Get loud. Get rowdy. Wear your red and black, and let's roll, man.
All right, go down.
Oh, man.
Rich Beck, man. He's a good one.
Yeah.
He is a good one.
He is a DGD. We got to go meet like half the people who listen to our show. All of our friends of the show. We got a bunch of
everybody. Look, old Logan Waldrop just sent me that picture.
Oh, that's classic. That's
unknown caller.
Oh, okay. All right. We're getting listen, we're getting a bunch of calls. I'm having to reject some. If y'all will just be patient with us, we will get y'all's calls in. We'll be here all night, Adam.
All right, I love it.
You said that on the podcast.
As long as people call, we'll be here. I love it, man.
All right, we're getting another call here. Welcome to Row 60. Who do we got?
We got Brady Burnett, the BB gun.
Brady Burnett, how's it going, brother? Long time no talk. It's good to hear from you tonight. How are you on this fine night?
Good. Where's the ornaments on that tree? That's what I need to know. Where's the Georgia ornament?
I know they need to get some on there. It's Clark definitely failed us on that one.
That's my wife, Caitlin's job.
I hate to throw him under the bus, but it's your wife's job.
It's my wife's job. I lit the tree.
That's right.
If the tree looks good,
there you go. So you're good. Hey, I heard, Brady, through the grapevine that y'all got a crew going to the Benz tomorrow.
Oh, man, I'm sitting here with the crew. I got Drew Aiken to my right. I got Chuckles Vickery across from me. And Brian Vickery sitting here.
Nice.
We done ate some wings. We are watching USC right now. We're getting ready for a big Dogs win tomorrow. Let's go.
Let's go, Dogs, baby. Hoo. Let's go, baby. I love it, baby. I got to get the energy level. I love it. Are y'all in Atlanta right now?
We are in Hotlanta, man. We are fired up. Gosh, I am turned right now for it.
How about the Dogs, baby? Atmosphere good, a lot of red and black, baby. It's the vibe good, bro. What's the tone right now? Everybody fired up, ready to go. Good boots on the ground.
Man, I tell you, I've been working at the airport all week.
Yep.
I ain't seen any LSU fans. It's going to be nothing but red and black in that stadium tomorrow. And I can't wait to chuck them some guns out.
Let's go. Nice. Love it, baby. Y'all get loud and rowdy. We got to meet up. We'll meet up tomorrow then. We'll get I'd love to see y'all boys, man. It's going to be fun. A lot of people going tomorrow. Car. It's going to be rowdy. Brady, good to hear from you, brother. Go Dogs, baby.
Y'all be safe. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
You too. Dogs. Go Dogs.
Everybody, go Dogs, man. Love that. Good rowdy crowd right there.
Man.
Getting fired up,
that friend group is who.
Let's go.
Some of those friends are who we saw right after the national championship outside. Had a good
great. Hey, Kevin McFarland had a good question right here.
All right.
Kevin McFarland.
What is your boy Deion Sanders going to coach next year?
I heard Colorado. That's an interesting fit, but I don't know what happened. I know he got offered. I heard South Florida. USF would be a great place for him, I think.
Really? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be a good. Are they hiring? I guess.
Yeah. They fired Jeff Scott, the old Clemson offense coordinator. That next in line of the terrible coaching tree that Dabo Swinney has accumulated of just people who have failed miserably as head coaches. But anyway, Deion would be interesting, man. I would love to see how that would come to play. Him getting a Group of Five or Power Five job, man. But there was a lot of speculation in Colorado. I hadn't heard anything else, and I'm scared to throw it out there after our Willie Fritz debacle on the podcast. Sunday
Maybe
night.
Nobody caught
but
that.
Brett Key is the Georgia Tech head coach now. But no, it was reported that Willie Fritz was going to be the guy.
ESPN.
Yeah, it was reported. That's exactly right. So it was there, and they hired Brent Key. So that was good. But I have heard rumors of Kevin of Deion Sanders going to Colorado.
Let's see. Hold up just a second. Star Wars Dog said, "What's in the cup, Adam?" It is just coffee,
It is just
people.
some coffee.
I promise
Just some
you.
coffee.
I
Just
can
some black coffee
vouch
right
for
there,
that.
I promise you.
People probably think it's.
Ain't
Anyway.
no telling.
Yeah.
People always think I got something. I want
the
something. But it's
When we go into
the
the stadium, my wife, Caitlin, has to apologize. People probably think I'm belligerent. Y'all, I'm stone cold sober. I mean, Oh, yeah.
I mean, just a good natural high, man.
Exactly.
Ben Everson, good old Benji Everson right here wants to know, is the top-ranked team get to choose location for the first playoff game? Yes, sir. That is it, baby. Georgia, if they win tomorrow, Ben, we'll be saying, hey, we're staying home in Atlanta. USC, who is about to score another touchdown, y'all come out here and get you some, baby. Get you a little Southeastern Conference football.
Hey.
And how we do it in the South. Culture shock, baby. All 20 of those Hollywood, Los Angeles elites who like USC and all them folks who go and they go to the game and they sit there at the Coliseum. Yes, and they have their pinky out, drinking their wine and their Tito's or whatever, eating their cheese and, liking some Southern California football. And when they come into that Peach Bowl, baby, when they come in that Peach Bowl with their little Heisman winning quarterback and Lincoln Riley and all this stuff and the glitz and the glamour, they're going to get steamrolled, baby. I'm going to get way too ahead of myself. But I'm very excited to talk about the culture of Southern California coming to Atlanta, Georgia, and college football, baby. Because it's a different lifestyle down here, baby, when it's compared to that. And it translates from the fan base to the field, too.
I tell you what we're going to do for that college show. We're going to call an in and out.
Oh,
out
you
there.
dang right. We're going to call somebody from Los Angeles and we're going to tell them what the deal is. We're going to let them know. We're going to call somebody from Los Angeles and we're going to
They may report us to the police. Oh, man.
All right, anyway, we got to talk about LSU. About LSU.
Oh, Sean Adam Williams says LSU.
Great middle name.
Oh, yeah, that is a
good middle name. Love that.
He said LSU.
Good name.
Let's go, dogs.
I love that. LSU, baby. Woo!
Yeah. Rhett Carter just got in from skinning a deer, ready for our dogs to skin some tigers tomorrow. Keep
Rhett.
chopping wood.
That's the beauty of this time of year, Clark. You get, hey, man, Christmas coming up, go in the deer woods, man. Got college football, build you a nice fire outside. Just everybody doing what they love to do.
Yeah.
And I've told you many times, I'm all for that.
Yeah. All right, we're getting another call. It does say spam risk. Oh, man, I hope this is not a spam caller. Let's see. All right, welcome to Row 60. Who we got?
You got Keith and Harry from Sandersville, Georgia.
Keith and Harry
from Sandersville, Georgia. Yes, sir. How are y'all doing tonight?
Hey, we're doing great. We're riding back from Macon, Georgia. Just cheered on our high school football team, Brentwood War Eagles.
Yes,
unfortunately came up short.
Oh, man.
So we're ready to cheer on the dogs tomorrow.
There we go. Hey, and if your high school team, it's December,
and
they're still playing football, that's a pretty dang good season, man. So congratulations to them, brother. Congratulations to them. That's awesome.
Appreciate it. Just had a quick comment. It's been a long season for all the teams. I think that one thing's going to show up tomorrow is the depth of Georgia against the depth of LSU.
Yes, sir.
I think you've seen that affect them the past couple games. LSU, that is.
Yes, sir.
Georgia, I think we're getting healthier, and I think that's what's going to be the difference maker tomorrow.
I agree. That's a dang good point. That's how Georgia's got to where it's at now, is just having just 5-star studs on top of 4 stars, on top of just talent, depth. Like he said, Clark, that is exactly right. That is the formula that has been created to win, and especially against a team, a patchwork. I mean, that LSU defense is really a patchwork of just portal guys that they had come in, really, Clark. So I agree exactly right. That the will be imposed on the LSU defense in the second half. I agree 100%. It's Keith and Harry there. I love that. That was a dang good point.
Yes,
dang good point,
sir.
Jimmy.
Y'all do a great job. Love y'all's show and appreciate y'all. Go Dogs.
I appreciate it, brother.
Go
Thanks
Dogs.
for calling in. Get louder out in tomorrow. Go Dogs, baby.
That's
Good
cool.
old folks right there. That's
Keith
cool.
and Harry.
That's cool.
I think
Keith and Harry.
that
That's
must be. What is it? Long-time listeners, first-time callers?
It might be.
I don't know if they've called in. That's
I
cool.
don't know. Yeah,
Good to hear from them.
So that's awesome. That's awesome. Great to hear that. Appreciate everybody listening tonight.
Yes.
Spending your Friday night with us, baby.
Yeah.
We can talk about whatever you want to about the dogs. Just call in, call this number. But we're just getting fired up. Everybody on the comment section, what you got playing tomorrow? Where we gonna watch this game at? Who we gonna be watching it with? What's the setup? We got a little man cave set up. We're gonna, set up in the back porch, Clark. We got or living room, man. Or are we going to a restaurant or bar, wherever you want to go watch the guy? I'd love to know where the Georgia Bulldog faithful is going to be at watching this football game.
Absolutely. Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from y'all. While we got a little downtime, hey, we are doing a discount, a little promotional, if you will, sale on row60.com. We just got some new merch, Adam.
We did.
And we've got a lot of orders, and we do appreciate everybody's order. Man, it does mean an awful lot to us, and it allows us to make some of these trips to these, SEC stadiums and beyond. So we really do appreciate it. If y'all want to, you can go check out row60.com/store. You can go see our new merch. And we are running I think it's 10%. That's all we can afford right now. Maybe one day we can up the ante a little bit for y'all. But we got a 10% discount for orders $20 and up. So
that's awesome, man.
Go get you a hat. We got stickers. We got shirts. We got a hoodie. We got a nice sweatshirt, people.
Yeah, man.
Starting to order.
Awesome.
I think I want to get one. I know we shouldn't wear our own merch. That's not the thing to do. But hey,
get one of them. Get one of them. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
Good deal, man. That's good. That's awesome. Thanks for everybody that has been watching. Hey, Star Wars said check your Instagram.
Yeah, he Star Wars followed us on Instagram, so we appreciate the follow.
Is that what he did?
Yes,
nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Go follow us on Instagram too.
Yes,
why
Rich,
not?
Yes, any orders get shipped to Buffalo, New York, specifically Frankenville.
Rich, I think yours is on the way, man.
You got to talk. Yeah, the department, the shipping department over here.
Yeah, I think it's on the way. I'm almost positive. You should be getting a tracking. In fact, that goes for a lot of people that have ordered something in the past few days. You should be getting your orders in pretty soon.
Yeah, baby.
If not, let me know, and we're going to handle this. We're going to go have a come to Jesus meeting with the shipping
with
and handling department.
With the affiliates.
Yeah,
that's right.
All right, we're getting another caller. Welcome to 60. Who we got?
Hey, you got Lisa from Indianapolis, Indiana, baby.
Lisa from Indianapolis, Indiana. Good to hear from you, Miss Lisa. How are you tonight in Indiana?
Oh, I am fantastic. You boys, y'all just make me so damn happy. I don't even know
there we go. I love it. Appreciate that, ma'am. Thank you. Fired up, ready to go.
I am fired up.
Good.
I'm a Georgia girl, and I'm living in Indianapolis. I've been here for about 25 years.
Okay.
I refer to myself as a Hoosier Peach.
There we go.
I love my dogs. I love them. And last year, I got to go home for a few games. So I got to go home for the senior game and the Kentucky game. That was probably the games I'd been to for like 15 years that I hadn't been to a game. So it was really good to get to Athens. I'm originally from Warner Robins, Georgia.
Nice.
So that's where I was born and raised. So I'm a good old Southern girl. But
there we go.
Anyway, living up here in Indy, I was sort of the lone ones up here in Indy, like loving my dogs. And then when I went home, we just kept on winning. And I was like, you didn't want to say anything because we don't want to jinx our dogs. So you don't want to talk about it. But, we knew. Man, if they could win, then we could come up here back to my second home here in Indy and get it done.
There we go.
And we got it done, boys.
That's it.
We got it done.
Hey, well, I can say it was probably because you came to Athens back to the games for like 3 of them, and then I'll be dang, then Cart win a national championship and go to Indianapolis and do it. So, Miss Lisa, that's special. That is awesome. I'm fired up that you were up there just supporting the red and black and getting rowdy. What do you got planned tomorrow? What are you going to do for this football game tomorrow up in Indianapolis?
Well, I got some friends now. I got everybody converted down up here, and I got a lot of dog fans. So I got some friends coming over, and we'll be cheering on the dogs. One thing I want to share with you is how I found you boys. I think Clark was asking that. Is how I ran across that was when I was home. I'm retired now, so I was actually home with my parents.
Okay.
In northeast Georgia. And then my brother and my sister and all them that live, some live in Savannah, some of them still live in the Warner Robins area.
Right.
But long story short, when they won, I said, we're going. Because think about it, we could afford it. Everybody piled up in the truck and we came on and they had a place to crash.
There you go.
So the expense. So we got to do that. But man, I got to search it. You just get so you just want to find somebody that has the passion that I do, that we as Georgia fans do. And when I came from and found you guys, and that y'all were, you're fans first. You're a fan. That's it.
That's
you're
all
not
we
a
are.
talking head. You're
right about that. So we're not a talking head.
That makes us smile when we hear that.
That's right. Yes, we love it. We love it. We're
so
just fans.
Anyway, I was thrilled. I listened to that show. The first time I listened to y'all was the night y'all came in for the game, I think it was, right? Oh, my God. Best show ever I'd ever watched. I just loved it so much. And then now I follow y'all all the time. So every week I look forward to it. And I just really appreciate you boys. And just know Dog Nation is everywhere, and it sure is. And for University of Georgia, their second home is in Indianapolis, Indiana. I for sure know that.
Yes,
I love it, Miss Lisa. Strong first call out of the gate to row 60. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Fans like you are why we do it.
Absolutely.
And for just a community for everybody just to get together, get fired up, have some good, clean fun, getting ready for some Georgia Bulldog football. And it just so happens that our favorite team's really dang good at football.
They are really good.
It's very exciting.
They are. They really are.
That's right. So go ahead.
Here's my take on it. I think it's going to be 34-10. I'll go with that.
I love it.
Dogs on top, baby. Oh,
Good.
and one thing to put out there for the rest of your callers is to think about this. I don't think Kirby gets enough credit on how good our team is. Everybody talks about our slow play and all that mess.
Right.
I believe we do what we got to do to win the game. That's what we're going to do.
That's right.
If we got to run the ball, then we're going to run the ball. If we need to pass the ball, then we kick it up a notch.
That's right.
They're going to do what's best. I trust Kirby. So.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
Yes.
This team has the ability to do both. Great point, Miss Lisa. Go Dogs, baby. Appreciate you.
Go Dogs. Love y'all.
Yes, love you
too.
Go Dogs. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Love the energy
Lisa
right
from Indianapolis. That's cool.
Right
That's really cool. It is so neat to see how many people have kind of heard about Row 60, and it's nothing that we've done.
That's great.
I don't feel like
that's
great.
Done, but,
but yeah,
no,
it's
she
just,
is. That's awesome. That's a good fan
people,
right there.
I think people resonate with just passion.
Just
common. They attract.
It's just a community.
We're all attracted.
It's just a community for
to
everybody
Georgia
together and get fired up about Georgia football and everything. But what kind of comments do we got? Keep going down there. What do we got?
All right. Rhett Carter said, watching on my screened-in back porch, almost 30 people coming over tomorrow. UGA Christmas tree, red LED lights, deer chili.
Chili.
I've never. Can you make chili out of deer?
Yeah, you can make deer chili.
I need to have that. That sounds good. And a 70-inch flat screen. Nice. Been looking forward to this game all week, ready to let the big dogs eat.
There we go. Love it, baby.
Franklin Holly says, Buffalo Wild Wings and watch the dogs. Nice.
Franklin, love that, baby. Love some wild wings, man.
Robert Loftus.
Big Rob Loftus. It's good to hear from that guy.
Yeah, we'll have Scott Howard on the radio call while I'm painting my basement up here on Long Island. That is also in New York. We got a big little following, a little patch of people in New York.
Oh, Rob. Yeah. His second home is Northeast Georgia, man.
Yes.
Love that guy. Good to hear from him. Hey, even if you had to go to the Home Depot, that's all right. That's all right. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Love that. Love that, man.
Tylerville, who let their dogs out? They're terrorizing the neighborhood.
There we go, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Go dogs.
Yeah.
Good old Tylerville.
Tanya Wilson Smith. Hey, can y'all hear us? These are our neighbors right here. They may be able to hear us tonight, Adam. I don't know. We're being pretty rowdy. They literally live right across the street from us. You can absolutely wear your own merch. I might buy one of those black sweatshirts.
There we go, baby.
Kayla Cates will be there cheering on the dogs in section 119. I love it.
Love that.
Hey,
Kayla
listen.
Cates.
Is she related to Matt Cates by chance? No?
I don't think so. I don't think that. No.
Well, anyway.
I don't know. It could be wrong. Who knows?
If you are coming to the game tomorrow, let us know. We'd love to meet up with y'all. We're going to be mostly, I think, in the SEC Fan Fair.
Yes.
It's in the big convention center. We'll be, I'm sure, walking around there a good bit. But if not, I think Adam and I, our seats are pretty close to each other. So if y'all want to come see us, we'd love to meet y'all, shake hands.
Check it out, baby.
Yeah. And we may or may not have some Row 60 stickers to give out.
Yeah, we're going to have it. We're going to have it.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay. we're going to have to bring. Look, we're going to have to bring 10 this time because last time we ran out. We just had 5 and we ran out pretty quickly.
We'll have to. Christopher Tucker. Look at old Christopher Tucker. Welcome aboard, brother.
Yes, just finding y'all UGA alum and going to follow this channel. Thank you. We appreciate that. Not going to lie, love how y'all talk. How about them?
Yeah, look at Christopher Tucker, man. Looks like he's a firefighter too.
Yeah.
Love that, man.
Yeah, we appreciate the follow, and thank you so
awesome.
much. Let's see. Franklin Holly also says, you guys have a blessed night. Safe travels to ATL and get Jack for the dogs.
Appreciate it, Franklin.
Yes. Gannon Fields, go dogs. Good to hear from Gannon. Gannon, listen to this.
Oh, that's Kayla Jordan. That's right.
No,
She went to high school with us. That's right.
Well, I only know of one other.
Get on Kayla J.
Anyway.
I haven't seen Kayla J in a long time. That's great. I hope she is
Sorry,
doing well.
We can't see profile pictures or anything.
Well, I haven't been on Facebook in years, so I keep saying, get on Kayla J. That's good stuff.
But
good
going
stuff.
back to Gannon, Gannon sports our 060 hat in Sanford. He makes the Jumbotron almost every single karaoke cam there is with that.
Yes, he does.
Hat.
That's good. We love that.
Yeah.
Thankful for that.
Rich Beck pass out stickers. We will for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway. Oh man.
We'll do
hey,
it.
right quick. Let me show y'all this. I got this made the other day, and let's check out that.
Okay.
Score
Well,
right quick.
go get what you got made
a,
the other day, and then we'll wait on a call.
Okay. Give me just a second.
All right. Clark is going to go see what he got made the other day. Dang, USC scored again and got the ball. Hey, they're rolling. They are rolling, then. That's good. That's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Clark, show them what you got. Show them what you got. People might love this.
If you visited Row 60, if you've ever been near Row 60 in Sanford Stadium, you'll know what this is. But have this made. This is going to go on the podcast behind us somewhere. And, yeah, it's just, it literally sits right behind us at football games. We did not steal this, by the way.
No,
it does look very
But it
similar.
looks perfect, Clark. Great job of getting that.
Well,
That's going to be on a new prop.
Yes.
On the set. So, but yes, it looks identical to what we have up there at Row 60 behind us in. So,
people may actually think, like university people may see that. Facilities
no,
managers,
that's all right. They could
they
come
may get on to us.
Come try and take it. That's what we're going to say.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Chase Drake, I'm fired up. 42-17 dogs. I'm calling it now.
There we go. I love it, man. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah. That'd be fun. But Clark, so let's talk about it. So do you feel good about Jaden Daniels tomorrow? As far as I've heard, he's been in a boot the first part of the week. Yeah. That he hadn't been walking real well. That he has been very limited in a boot, and then I think it's been very hush hush how practice has been. Do you think? I mean, he's definitely got to go Saturday.
He does.
If you're Jay, you got to go. I mean, you got to go. And how do you think his mobility will be? You think it's just all speculation? He's a little bit dinged up.
I don't know.
You saw the same game that I did,
right?
I
tell you, it looked pretty bad when he went down.
Yeah,
last week.
Did.
I don't know. I mean, that's all speculation.
But if you got a hobbled up Jaden Daniels, man, whew,
it's gonna be
that
tough.
limits a lot of things they like to do on the offensive side of the football.
I think I'm almost positive Jaden Daniels is their leading rusher as a quarterback. I mean, that's not super.
No, he leads.
Rare,
I think he leads the SEC. Or it might be the nation. I think it's the SEC in over 10-yard carries.
Really? Dang.
Yeah. I mean, he's got more.
But it makes you wonder: are those all designed, or is that him scrambling for his life?
Both, man. He scrambles, and it's like the Florida game, the LSU Florida game. It's like he stuff got figured out for him. People don't remember. He used to play quarterback for Herm Edwards at Arizona State. But anyway, we got a caller.
Yes, we do have a caller. All right, welcome to Row 60. Who we got?
Joe from Jefferson again.
Joe from Jefferson. There we go. I love it. He got fired up again. Decided he needed to give us another call. Joe, so what are we feeling now mid-show? What are we feeling? Go ahead.
Ooh, I tell you what. Now I just got off the phone with a friend of mine in Ohio.
Yeah, yes.
He's an Ohio State fan.
Yes, sir.
And he said, I want to know what the heck y'all doing down there in Georgia to keep getting these great teams.
That's right.
I said, well, we got Kirby Smart and y'all don't.
Hey, that's right. That's the basic answer. That's the basic answer. They got Ryan Day, and he's just not elite. He's not elite, and
no,
and that's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. It's a different brand of football and a different standard. That's at the program the University of Georgia has that Kirby Smart's brought, and I'm glad you let him know that too, Mr. Joe. I'm glad you let him know.
He told me. He said, well,
y'all better be careful of Michigan. I said, that's what they said last year.
That's right. That's right. That's what they said last year. And Jim Harbaugh and them boys, hopefully we get through tomorrow. We can start speculating a little bit more on what's going to happen with this. They just lost their big running back, Blake Corum. Great guy. Hate it for the guy. And, so they're going to be limited too. So I don't know. I mean, if you had to script it, if you had to script how things are working out, man, would you write a different script than what we're seeing right now? I wouldn't. I wouldn't with the teams that are eliminated and the potential matchups Georgia has. Let's go.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll say this.
There you go.
I'll say this too. Ryan Day has no excuses to not have already won a national championship.
Yeah.
None.
I mean,
he has the resources.
No.
He has the players. He's got the money. The difference is he can't coach like Kirby can.
My friend in Ohio, he lives in Ottawa, Ohio, and he said, he really thought they was going to beat Michigan.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And he said, we didn't play with the darn. And I said, I watched the game. Y'all didn't.
Right. Exactly.
I said, they ran all over you, buddy.
You darn right they did.
Yeah. He said, well, y'all better watch out. Michigan's got a good team. I said, they said the same thing last year.
That's right. And, Michigan outmanned and out-physical them, and then Michigan's going to go get out-physical by Georgia if that happened again. They really don't understand what they're about to run into. It's a different caliber of football that's being played in Athens, Georgia. That is exactly right, Mr. Joe. That's exactly right. So how mid-show, we're kind of getting it ramped up a little bit. We're getting a little bit fired up.
Yes, sir.
The energy level's getting ramped up. How we doing? How we doing, Mr. Joe?
We're doing good. I like that. Keep concourse clear. There you go.
That's right. Got to
Please
have that.
respect row 60 patrons. I love that.
Yes.
That's it, Mr. Joe. It's but yeah, I mean we're still.
I wish I could go to a game, but I got a bad knee and I can't walk hardly. So.
Yes, sir. Well, I tell you what, if you ever decide to come to one, you let us know. But, hey, if not, we know you're going to get loud for them, excited for them in Jefferson then. But we would definitely love to meet you somewhere.
I'd love to do that too, gentlemen. I tell you what, I'd like to, Adam, you and Clark, I'd love to meet.
Yes, sir.
And shake your hands and tell you what a dang good job y'all doing.
We appreciate it, Mr. Joe. We appreciate
yes, sir.
We appreciate your support. It has been, and I think we'll speak with everybody who listens, that we have enjoyed the past 2 call-in shows. Yes. You've become a staple for us to call in, and we enjoy that, and we're thankful for you for your friendship now. Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Joe.
Y'all have a good night, okay?
Yes, sir. You too. Enjoy tomorrow, Mr. Joe. We're living in the best days. Go Dogs, baby. You deserve it.
And I can't get off here without saying go Dogs.
Yes, sir. Right. That's exactly right. Hey, nice. You deserve a national or SEC championship, then a national championship.
Yep. Well, before that, a Peach Bowl championship.
And a Peach Bowl championship.
Yeah. Man.
I mean, really, it's amazing where this. I mean, you just pinch yourself hard. Pinch yourself and wake up and realize where this program is.
Y'all, my left arm is just like it has taken a beating the past few weeks. I had him when he gets fired up, and I love it. I do the same thing, especially in the stadium. I don't show my excitement much on the podcast. I try to balance this out a little bit. But Adam, when he gets to
unknown
going,
caller.
Oh man, that he will strike you right there. Oh, yeah. But he'll wake you up. It's good.
Just go, man. Just go. Who do we got tonight with us?
You guys already have a Ryan Day. He's right here, buddy.
The best.
The best Ryan Day.
The only one.
The superior Ryan Day. The Ryan Day that America needs. And really, the Ryan Day that would do a better job coaching at Columbus.
Probably so.
The Buckeyes, man.
I would trust this Ryan Day over that one.
Absolutely, over that one. Hey, that's right. That's exactly right. Ryan, good hearing from you, brother. How's life in Missouri tonight?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. A little on the windy side, but no big deal.
I heard that.
Just wanted to call in. Tell you guys just doing a good job still. And so yeah, we're looking forward to the game.
Awesome.
We're doing a catering event for a wedding, but I will definitely be having it on somewhere.
There we go, man. I like that. That provides an obstacle. Sometimes that you have those life commitments that you got to go to, and you got to find some ways to be able to show your commitment to what you're having to do,
right,
Clark?
Right.
But you got to keep your power and know that you got to be able to stream the game, and you know, and modern technology has allowed us to do that in several capacities, and not be found out about it, right, Clark?
That's
and show
true.
any disrespect to the party involved, right, Ryan. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about our options real quick. This is a good time to touch on this because there's some people I know that face similar situations, especially with the big games coming up. What do you think a good choice of like a tune-in radio app, listening to Scott Howard and the Dogs with they make the earpieces,
the AirPods,
the AirPods. So you think that's the way to go in these type settings, Ryan, or what do you think?
I do.
Yeah.
As long as you can get the Georgia broadcast for the radio, as long as you can get that,
right,
you're set. What more? What else do you need?
Right, I agree. And the fact that you're a DGD, dang good dog over there in Missouri, you obviously you can't put on the old antenna, the rabbit, and then get 106.1 and get Scott Howard. But thankfully, the interwebs allows you the chance you can do that.
That is a good
get
point.
it from stream. So that's good, man. I like the fact that you're handling adversity well, that you're going to have to stream it, get it in, and I like that, Ryan. I think you got a good plan in place by doing that, brother.
Yeah. So, but no, wanted to call in, let you guys know you're doing an excellent job, and so some things that I've noticed throughout the season has been there hasn't been couple games defense might be kind of little lacking and everything, but the offense and the special teams have picked it up.
Right.
Fast forward another couple games, offense might be a little and everything, but the defense and special teams has picked it up.
That's right.
There's not been any letdown for anybody across the board, from coaching all the way down to the players.
That's right, bro.
Nobody's let down. Everybody stepped up, kind of picked them up. And, Stetson Bennett, might throw an interception, but nobody gets down on him. There might be some fans that do, but nobody on that team gets down on the mailman. So, he always comes through. Everybody comes through. They all stick together, and that's what's going to bring home the SEC championship game trophy. That's what's going to bring home the Peach Bowl trophy.
Yes, sir.
And that's what's also going to bring the championship trophy to it.
That's right.
Boom, right. That's exactly right, brother. I love it, man. You hit the nail on the head. That is exactly right. Complimentary football, Clark, is what is played in Athens, Georgia, and it shows the bond that these guys have and the team chemistry. A bunch of young guys there that rival last year's team chemistry with a bunch of leaders that went through the door, man, and to see how they've stepped up and answered. And it's best, and you could tell it. You could tell the true character of a team and where they're at when adversity faces them. And Ryan, if I recall right, you were in attendance for when adversity hit them in the face the worst this season. What did they do? They just got up and they answered in Columbia, Missouri, did they not? And that's they built on it all year.
They did.
That's right. That's right.
It's one of those you got to, they always say you got to play 4 quarters, and Mizzou did not they stuck around long enough, but then several years ago, a Mizzou player called it old man football. Well, old man football came and smacked him in the mouth.
You know, right, man. That's right.
But no, guys, like I said, just wanted to call, touch base with you. Appreciate you. And we'll be watching the game from up here and rooting them on.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
good
go
to hear
Dogs,
from you.
Ryan Day. Good hearing from you, brother.
Go Dogs.
All
right. See you guys.
Yes, sir. See you. Good old Ryan. That's a good one
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, let's
That's a good one.
read through some comments just really quickly here.
Okay.
Christopher Tucker, he says, the question is this: do the dogs that show up does the dogs, I think he meant do the dogs that showed up against Oregon and UT playing their hair on fire, or do they look disinterested like the last few? That will be the difference in a blowout or not.
That's right. That's right, Christopher. And you know the answer to that, man. It's the SEC championship, baby. Yeah. We're not in Lexington, Kentucky, playing a 500 Kentucky team, or what were they at the time? Maybe, I don't know, 6-5 or whatever.
I think that's right.
No, it's not that, and then wins 20 miles an hour. No, it is the biggest stage. It is the Southeastern Conference Championship, baby. if Georgia is for real this year, and they have proved it time and time again, they will answer the call tomorrow. They will be ready to go. They will be playing with their hair on fire, man. This is where you leave it all on the line. It is the postseason. This is where legends are made, man. This is where money's earned and where your name's sketched and etched. And, you have a chance to do it again. You have a chance to go win the national championship again, back-to-back, man. And just put this program just absolutely just – I mean, the lid's already been – blown off of the program. I mean, it's just blown the cap off of it already. I don't know what the analogy would be to take it to the next step, but the next step that you can take it up to is what a national championship would do. But the first to do that, we need an SEC championship, man. We are longing for this, Clark. And the excitement that is in all these Georgia fans, I think it's because we hadn't had one in half a decade, man. Can you believe 2017, that night that Georgia beat Auburn 28-7 was 5 years ago?
It's a long time ago.
5 years ago, man. So it's time to get that trophy back in Butts-Beard, Athens, Georgia. And, hey, this is what Georgia does, man. You get up for this game. And then, two, you owe LSU. There's still some boys that were on that 2019 team that got embarrassed, got their pants pulled down against them. And Joe Burrow and them boys, the last time these two teams met in the SEC championship. So, revenge is a factor in it, man. Kirby hadn't beat LSU as the head coach of Georgia yet. So, it's time to do it, man. This is the time.
Yeah, he has not beaten Ed Orgeron. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, I guess he won't, but
I guess he never will. That's crazy to think about. Rich Beck, Ryan Day, the world's worst dyed beard. I almost said tie-dyed beard. Dyed beard. Everyone knows he's as fake as the beard. His beard has to be
Ohio State,
dyed.
Man. Somebody said about Ryan Day at Ohio State that he's the only person to be born on third base and then currently at second.
Yeah.
Went backwards.
Yeah. Oh, man. Betty Hill, listening from the Poconos tonight. And my granddaughter Grace is listening from New Jersey. Wow, those are two different places.
Nice.
She wanted to meet y'all at the game last week, but I just couldn't make it happen. It was her first Thanksgiving in Georgia. Go Dogs. Score tomorrow will be 31-10. Dogs on top. I like it. Yes, we're sorry we missed y'all. We were looking for y'all, hoping y'all would stop by, but that's okay. There will be plenty more times in the future.
There will be other times that it will happen for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Kai Meeks, Adam, thinks that the bins will be filled with at least.
I like that, Kai. I like that. Just round it on up a little bit.
90% red and black tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I can see it.
Yep.
I can see it.
Yep. I like it, man. I don't know. The LSU fans travel.
I was about to say.
They travel, but, hey, I'd like to see it, man. You don't know it. You don't know. It was a weird year for them. It's not like the past two times that LSU has played Georgia in this football game was two of their best teams that they've had in really history.
Ever.
2011, 2019, obviously, both of them, they were ranked number one and clear favorites to win those games, man. So, I think this game actually, Clark, resembles a lot of the 2011 SEC championship.
Just the other way around.
I mean, the other way around in the sense that really one team had no business being there, if we're being honest. And we're kind of just thankful at the current state of the program that we're there. Right? I mean, of course, Georgia, that was Georgia in 2011. And we got fired up about it, Clark. Had a little bit of false hope, I would say. We touched on this in the podcast. And, it ended 42-10. And so I kind of think it's something that it's amazing that this is the fifth time that Georgia and LSU has played the SEC championship. And all four before that, none of them were just instant classic, just great games.
Right.
They were all just lopsided,
blowouts,
man.
yeah.
So
I agree.
The trend's going to continue tomorrow, baby. Fired up.
Blake Newman, we're scoring touchdowns on our first two drives. I hope that is the case. I think it's very doable. I think we're going to steamroll. I really got this feeling, Adam, that we're going to go in and steamroll them.
We're going to eat some crow if we don't. But, hey, I'm up for it. It's going to happen.
What's the spread? Does anybody know the spread?
I think it's like 17.5.
Shoot. Give me that.
I
wouldn't personally put money on it, but I guess if I had $500 just lying around.
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't be spending it on gambling, I guess. But anyway,
What's you not?
No, man.
Look at old Mig saying "Go Dogs" right there. Good old Mig.
Do you know Mig?
I don't know Mig, but I like the name Mig.
Mig.
Good old Mig. Maybe short for Miguel. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But I like it.
Mig.
I like it. Mig, great checking in with us tonight,
yes,
man.
We appreciate it, Mig. Christopher Tucker, I would love that Blake talking about the two touchdowns.
Yep. I just don't think Jaden Daniels is going to be 100% tomorrow, and I think we could, and that's going to be hard for them to move the football against this offense or this defense. Right?
It was already going to be hard, even with the healthy Jaden Daniels. But
it's just going to make it that much harder.
Good
man.
luck.
I'm telling you.
Good luck.
it's it's just LSU they're doing good things. It's unbelievable
they really
that they're there. I mean, you got to give them their due, but you got to remember where this roster was at the end of the Ed Orgeron days, Clark. You got to remember the mass exodus of guys that they've had over the past couple of years, leave that program and the turmoil it was, and just speaks, as much as I hate to say it because I don't really care for the guy, what Brian Kelly's done as a coach there. Mm-hmm. But with that being said, there is I think old Keith Collar earlier alluded to it, just the depth isn't there. It's a patchwork job that the transfer portal, and they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the transfer portal.
Right.
Now. I mean, obviously, see the quarterback, other players, and that they have put together, and it's just not a team, I think, that has the capability to beat Georgia when Georgia's playing their B+ game, even B or B+, maybe shoot.
I think the only way, and I told my friend this, who's an LSU fan. I said, the only way you guys will beat us is if Georgia has 3 or more turnovers, if you can actually pressure Stetson Bennett, if you can slow the game down, and you can score in the red zone, 7 points.
Yeah.
All those things have to happen for LSU to win tomorrow, and maybe you get a couple, but you're not going to get all 4.
Georgia would have to turn the ball over a couple times, at least 2. Yeah. And I don't even know shooting. I don't know. They would have to win the turnover battle pretty significantly. I feel like LSU would have to have some breaks. And then, like you said, get in the red zone and hold to 3 points. And then but the thing about it is LSU, though, Clark, they get to – one thing that they have in their favor is they just get to go out there and play ball, man.
Yeah.
And they just get to the whole playbook, just throw it out there, man. Just throw whatever they can, anything that they have, any gimmick stuff to try to get a cheap 7. Obviously, they're going to try to do it. They're going to try to do it. There'll be some reverse passes, halfback passes, that of the like, and really will just sell out and be able to play loose. They can, of course, but still, that's not going to make a difference, man. This Georgia team is a team that if anybody tries to get that way and tries to get too cute against them, it gets ugly in a hurry.
Yeah.
It gets ugly in a hurry. You might get a cheap one here or there, but in the long run, it's not going to bode well for you.
Yeah, I've heard this said a lot this year, Adam. If you try to take one thing away from Georgia, whether it be the passing game, whether it be the rushing attack, good luck with either of those. Yep. But if you do try to take one, Georgia's good enough to actually be one-dimensional and win football games. Just look at the Kentucky game. That's the amazing thing about it. I mean, it's not pretty wins, don't get me wrong. Right. I mean, that's not what we necessarily want to do.
Right.
But if we have to go that route, if there is if the defense truly is taking something away from you, we're good enough offense to adapt and make stuff happen.
That's it.
Listen to this. I did want to mention this. Totally forgot to. If you're part of our Yahoo Pick'em League, first of all, thank you so much for participating. We had a lot of fun. We're going to do this thing next year too. Man, I'd love to put a little money on the line in the future. We'll see. Anyway, Rhett Carter said on the Yahoo Pick'em, who was L South 11 that won? He crushed it, made tons of correct picks. That would be our friend of the show, Mr.
Lee South.
I about said Logan South. But yes, you're right. Lee South.
Lee South, a good buddy of mine, went to school, grew up together, just dominated it, man.
I'm telling you, he had some uncanny ability to just – you're right, Rhett. I mean, he chose so many right.
Oh, yeah, he did, man. He killed it. Everybody did a good job except myself. I missed the third week.
Adam.
When we went to Columbia.
Oh, yeah,
and then when I did pick him, I picked terrible. It was the worst pick 'em I've ever had.
Oh,
and then
man.
the one time we tried to do our own league for our podcast, I come in there and just do awful, man.
Yeah.
But everybody – appreciate you, everybody participating in that. It will be ready to roll next year. So if you didn't, this year, next year, maybe we'll up the ante on it a little bit then. So
yeah, we'll be getting Lee a trophy. We're going to get an actual trophy. We're going to engrave every winner's name on it, and then I think it's first, second, and third place winners all get something. We'll get you guys your prize, and we do once again appreciate y'all participating. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, Adam, I didn't do too hot either, but. We're going to figure out how in the world Lee South got that many right. We're going to have him on a show.
Oh, yeah.
Probably later on towards the off season.
But that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Star Wars asked we're the same age. Star Wars, you are the same age as I am. I am 29 years old. And Clark, you are?
I'm 25, about to be 26.
He is my little cousin. So, yes, that is the age gap of both of us and what our ages are.
Let's see. Blake Newman, if AD plays in the regular rotation, he scores a touchdown on a fade route. Nice.
Hey, I like it, man. I like it.
They got specific there on the fade.
On the fade route right there. That's good. That's good. man, yeah,
I really hope
so.
we see 5 out there tomorrow, Adam. My source, I think, was right.
Yeah,
I can't say who that source was,
yeah,
but
he is definitely.
But he is going to be part of the game plan.
I think he will, man. It allows you to stretch out the field more. I mean, that's just it. If he's there and it's just not, or Clark, is he going to play tomorrow, or is it going to be more of a same dang timeline and everything as George Pickens last year? Or is it going to be more of that deal where? But now keep in mind now, Pickens had a big play early in the game. A go route right there.
He did.
Made a freak play. But, what just a huge part of the game plan for the SEC championship. Do you see him having more or less snaps than George Pickens did in Atlanta last year?
I'd say about the same, maybe less.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's quite there yet.
25. Do you think he'll have over 25 offensive snaps or under?
I'd say under.
I do too. I
don't think you got to be careful with this kid because he is a total weapon. And you think about this, guys. Listen, we have not had our number one receiver out there the entire year.
Right?
The entire. 2 games in, he got.
No, that's right.
But
that's right. Well, the first
that.
play from offense. The offensive play of the Sanford game. That's exactly right. So, it's going to be very exciting to see. And I think that what having AD does, man, is make Ladd more comfortable as a guy. You can bring him the inside, and I think it opens up some more chances for him. I think Brock Bowers Clark is going to have a big game tomorrow. I think was it Blake that was alluding to that earlier? I forgot who, but one of the callers, and I know that's that's a generic answer. Brock Bowers is going to have a big game, but we've been averaging getting them the ball to him about 3.5-4 times a game, Clark.
It's not quite enough.
He's not getting the touches he got at this point last year. But keep in mind, obviously, he's not a true freshman surprise this year. Everybody knows who Brock Bowers is. Everybody in the film study knows where number 19 is, and they're not going to let you just single-handedly get beat by Brock Bowers. But he has put on some impressive performances. That's just how he is, even when double covered and the defense knows he's going to get the ball in the jet sweep. He'll still beat you on the edge and outrun you down the seam, man. But I think you'll see him get the ball more, and I hope a Darnell Washington touchdown. That's what we're going to all hope for. A Darnell Washington touchdown tomorrow, Clark.
Here's what we're going to do, Adam.
Let's do it.
Everybody listening, tomorrow, we're going to say second quarter with 10 minutes left. I want everybody to think Darnell Washington touchdown. Yes.
Darnell Washington touchdown. And then I want everybody, when Darnell Washington scores that touchdown tomorrow, to comment on the Row 60 page.
Oh, I like it. Yes, we're going to do that.
There's a commercial break.
All right, second quarter. Remember this, people. Second quarter tomorrow.
Even if it's the first quarter, whenever he scores, just know that we talked about it.
Yeah.
That we all talked about it as a collective group.
It would be more impressive if it happened second quarter with 10 minutes left.
All right.
So everybody think it tomorrow.
All right, think it.
Darnell Washington touchdown. Oh, man.
Man.
Let's see. Blake Newman, 70-30 Dog fans tomorrow, maybe 80-20 versus USC in the Peach Bowl.
I like it.
Both of those numbers
are
very
good
reasonable.
numbers. Strong numbers, Clark.
Blake, come
Strong
on. Hey,
numbers, man.
Hey, catch your flight out here, man.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
Out. The more the merrier, baby.
I think Blake Newman, he's been to some bowl games. He mentioned something about going to some game. I can't remember what he said. But anyway, come on out. Everybody. Tickets are dropping.
It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful, man. I am I'm juiced.
Oh, yeah.
I'm juiced. I'm trying to stay composed, but it's just hard to. It's just hard to right now.
I wish people could honestly watch us during the game. Mm-hmm. It gets. We almost need room around us, like a buffer.
That's right. That's right.
Because we like to move around and.
That's right.
And hit each other and.
That's why I love having at a game. I love having an aisle seat when you have access to run up and down the stairway, the aisle there, yeah. So I just love getting in a good, ear to pocket, high leg, going up the steps, and then I try to find somebody who is just rowdy and just give them a hug and a backpack, just get fired up with them, and then I just see people just staring at me like I'm, some type of madman or something, and it's just it is wild. So,
man,
I don't know, man. Y'all come find us at section 327 tomorrow in the bins if you're gonna be there.
Ryan Day, score prediction, LSU 7, UGA 35. Nice.
Ooh, I like
that.
I'll take it, Ryan. I'll take it. What was the Rhett Carter say?
Rhett Carter.
34-17, baby. Would love to bust 40. Yeah. I like it. I think everybody's in the ballpark. Realistic expectations, good number. So I like it.
Truman Maffett, 38-17, if Jaden is healthy. Drew, thank you, man. We appreciate your support. Great show, guys.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. Blake Newman, camo recliner, like always in the man cave, is where he's going to be watching the dogs.
Love a good camo recliner. Got one in the man cave myself, so that's good. It is comfortable if it's the same one.
Hey,
I got. So that's awesome, Blake. What, that's awesome.
Next year, Blake, go ahead and just go ahead and buy national championship tickets for next year. We're coming out there to see
Dallas. That is
Dallas.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're coming to
Houston.
Well, he's in Houston. Yeah, I don't think that's too far.
Clark.
I don't know my geography.
Now, when you get to the state of Texas, and you just name a random city in Texas and another random city in Texas and go without knowing and just say, I don't believe that's too far. They have the same abbreviation of the state behind it. It can surprise you in a hurry.
In trouble, yeah.
Now, I don't know how far away Dallas and Houston are, but I do know you got to be careful when emphasizing that in the state of Texas, two cities in the state of Texas like that.
I've learned. Okay. Oh, man. Justin Drew Dodson, 45-17 dogs on top. Back to y'all's Thanksgiving show. It's pecan, not pecan. Keep it up, DGDs. I said pecan. Dang,
it is pecan.
It is pecan.
A lot of the South Georgia dogs refer to it, but everybody does pecan.
The only time I ever refer to pecan as pecan is when I'm talking about pecan pie. But when I'm just talking about pecans, pecans.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like it. I like it.
Rhett Carter, if Daniels is limited, we definitely can hold them under 10 points.
I agree 100%, man. There's no threat. And the thing about it is they got some talented wideouts. We talked about it already. The neighbor's kid and the Boudier.
Booty? I think it's Booty.
It's Booty. Amazing. It's amazing, really, what that coaching staff did to reel those guys in. I remember watching them that Sunday night before Labor Day in New Orleans when they got beat by Florida State, and you could just tell, like, the attitude, the team that wasn't bought in, like it was and I just thought they're gonna crash and burn. And I think what do you call it? Booty. Kayshawn Booty.
I say Booty.
It?
I think it's Booty.
It's Booty. It's got to be. It's in New Orleans, man. It's in Louisiana.
All right, Booty.
It's got the apostrophe right there.
What is that called?
Booty, I don't know. But I thought that he took all social media stuff off for LSU, and I was thinking, man, it's gonna come unravel quick. And it looked like Brian Kelly's face was like, he just don't know what hit him, what he got into. Wish he was still in South Bend, Indiana, but turned around, got some big wins, man. But yeah, so there's some talented wideouts. I just don't think that a guy could get the ball to him, man. I just don't think that Jaden Daniels is gonna pick you apart with his arm. He's not, and we're not just too much speed on the defensive side, I think, and too much discipline, man. Right. And two, where he has feasted this year is people's poor tackling, open field tackling, and he has been able to break tackles, hit a lot of yards after contact, and drive extenders on 3rd and long that are just demoralizing the defense's court.
Right.
And I think that Georgia's just disciplined and showed it against like Tennessee when they like to try to get the ball to receivers in space and make a guy miss and really eat up a chunk of yards doing that. Same thing with Daniels in the sense of he wants to get out in space and he's a dangerous runner who gets out in space. He's the most dangerous quarterback in space, run the football more so than Hendon Hooker. Anybody in
the SEC?
In the SEC. Oh, without a doubt.
Without
a doubt. And I think, though, Georgia's just a different animal. You spy them. You have the athletes to get it done, and you limit him and don't make open field tackles. Yeah. You'll be fine and keep them contained.
I truly don't believe I don't think we're really going to use a spy tomorrow, Adam, and I'll tell you why. Because we're going to collapse the pocket with the front four. Yep. Well, I don't think we necessarily need a guy. And our guys are capable enough to make those tackles before he gets into that second level.
Right.
So,
I agree.
I don't know. Could be wrong about that.
It's going to be great.
Blake Newman got my order confirmation today for my red friend of the show shirt. Can't wait to get it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the support.
Love it, man.
I'm glad somebody bought that shirt.
Baby.
I spent a little bit more time designing that one. So, yes, thank you. Hope it looks good. Let us know. Send us a picture, if you will, when you get that.
It's getting a little dicey before halftime out of Las Vegas, baby. The Trojans are punting away, and they're only up a touchdown.
Oh, this could get really interesting.
Yeah, about a minute to go before it's halftime in Vegas.
We're going to assume USC wins this game, but Adam, if they don't.
Oh, let's talk about this. I love some playoff chaos, baby. All right, so we're going to assume that USC loses this game and TCU wins. Is that the scenario you want to go with?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right, and of course, we're assuming Michigan beats Purdue. It'll be, I think, what will happen then, baby? Trojans. I mean, not Trojans. The Buckeyes. Ohio State, man. Ohio State and Atlanta.
I'll take it.
That's it.
We'll play them.
For sure. 100%. Alabama will not get in under any – I mean, it ticks me off to hear people even fathom the thought that team should get it. I'm sorry, we got a call. Go ahead.
All
It's stupid. It's stupid. Who's calling?
All right, welcome to Row 60. Who we got?
Hey, it's Star Wars Dog, guys.
I'm sorry.
What was that? Sorry.
I said it's Star Wars Dog.
Star Wars Dog. Sorry, broke up there a little bit. So isn't it just stupid to hear the media and the personalities out there just spreading all sorts of just ridiculousness that Alabama could get in this playoff still?
That's exactly why I picked this timing to call you.
All right.
Because
give it to me.
That's why I'm pulling for Southern Cal to win this game. Because I don't want to hear no dang Alabama try to make their point. I was talking to my buddy earlier about this.
Right.
And I don't think Ohio State, Alabama, or Tennessee have a case to be in the 4. And if Southern Cal loses, now we're going to have to deal with that nonsense and put up with the team that don't belong.
Right.
And I don't want that.
That's right, man. That's right. Playing in Ohio State in the first round would be not my first choice. Not my first choice. Of course, obviously, that's the obvious answer because I think obviously Georgia will beat them and they can beat them. But if you want talent, if you line it up on paper, talent across talent, they're one of the only. I don't know. There are 2 teams besides that could beat Georgia. Kind of in the same stratosphere of talent as Georgia, in any given Saturday. But I still think Georgia will win that matchup. But I agree. Getting beat by 3 touchdowns last week at home against your arch rival, not playing your conference championship, you shouldn't be allowed to get in. That's why I think we are safe. As long as USC wins tonight, Star Wars, then we're all right. We're all right because I think TCU can afford to get beat because they've already, and they should. It would be ridiculous if the committee doesn't allow TCU to stay in the top 4 if they get beat by Kansas State by a reasonable amount, like just they
shouldn't be punished for playing in the championship game.
Now they just can't go get there. The last thing we could have happen, the last thing that we could have happen is USC get beat tonight and then Kansas State go out there and just blow the doors off of TCU. Now, TCU not even score a point. I mean, can't have that happen. Then it does open up some interesting conversation. But I think as long as USC wins tonight and the game is reasonably close tomorrow, book it. It might just be we're playing Texas Christian instead of Southern Cal in Atlanta.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree with what you say there. So I'm hoping because it's looking like I said earlier, I'm smelling a 3-peat coming on.
There we go.
Now it's looking like we're going to be the new big dog in town, for the lack of a better word.
Yes, sir, brother.
And I just my biggest hope is that us as dog fans don't turn into what we've experienced from Alabama fans.
Right, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Remember where we came from.
And right, I think it's okay to be confident and to show a little swagger, but let's not think we're deserving at all times. Even though, heck, we could look back at 2019.
Right,
an Alabama fan would have cried and cried and said they were still worthy to play in the national championship, even though for us that year during LSU.
Right.
We got boat raced. We got shown that we weren't able to compete with them at that time.
That's right. That's right.
That's a good point.
I think it's important to keep perspective and be honest as a fan. I mean, of course, we're all a little bit crazy.
Oh yeah. I gotta be.
I don't want to turn into a Roll Tide fan, and you know why they go with Roll Tide, and it's because they can't spell elephant.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one.
Oh man,
that's a good one right there, Star Wars. I love it, man.
I think you're right. There's a lot of dog fans that we are gaining some confidence as we're winning and winning and winning. But yes, Adam, to your point, we do need to remember where we came from, and that's a lot. That's one thing Alabama fans, a lot of, especially ones our age, they've always. Well, I say always. I mean, they had some rough years in the early 2000s, but they've had a decent, respectable program for all those years, and especially in the past decade. I mean, they've won tons of national championships. They're a spoiled fan base. They're whiny brats when they don't get in, and I'm like you. I think we need to keep things in perspective and remember where we came from. So.
What's just amazing, man, and Saban didn't have to build his dynasty like this. When Dabo won his 2, he didn't have to do this. When Kirby Smart got the job at the University of Georgia, it was Alabama, Clemson every year. A team that is right beside you on one border and another school that is right beside you on the other border, one in your same conference. And what you were able to do and what you were able to build and take away from them during the height of their dynasties and build one that is right now at the pinnacle and just keep on trending up, and with the potential of this year's unbelievable. That truly makes it even more special than what's happening in Athens outside of anywhere else, man. Is neither one of them had that going on right beside them, and not only just one of them, but 2 of them right next door, and he still did it anyway. He still did it anyway, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. It's not, and this year is just a golden opportunity.
I think you pointed out the key. Right. I think you pointed out the key there. Saban's best teams were with Nick Saban on that staff. And as soon as he left, we didn't start seeing it almost immediately. Right. But as soon as those defensive recruits that Kirby probably got to that school, as soon as they dwindled out, look who's fallen to the wayside a little bit, and look who's on the incline. I think that's not a coincidence whatsoever.
Well, when Kirby left Tuscaloosa, the identity of that defense left. The recruits that were going to Tuscaloosa and staying all 4 years and then having another 4 or 3 years or whatever, and then they would have guys that were sophomores, been in the program a couple years, that were 5 stars as well, to replace them. Like what you're seeing at Georgia now is gone. And the culture that was there, that was instilled of discipline, physical defensive football that you saw in 11, 12, 13, those Alabama teams, 9, 10, it's gone. And Saban sold his soul for offense. For the, to be the guy to air it out, to win offense. He believed that it was a trend that offense was championships.
Well, he had to after he left Kirby.
That's right.
Yep,
that's
it.
He
had to sell his soul for the offense because there wasn't much he could do about it once Kirby left. I mean, and you talk about culture too. I mean, look at the amazing culture. How many player interviews have we heard this year? I heard one earlier today on the SEC network there, where one of the former players was talking that Georgia practice was harder than his NFL practice.
Yeah, George Pickens said
and when Kirby has them guys working like that and has them bought in and they respect that, I mean that's a big deal. I don't think Alabama has that chemistry and that cohesion this year, and that's another one of their issues. I mean, if you really want to look at culture problems, look at Texas A&M. They got all this talent. Granted, they're freshmen and whatnot, but they're the guys got to believe in something. They got to buy into something. And I thank the good Lord that we got Kirby, and he's inspiring these young men to play their ass off for him.
That's right, Star Wars. I agree. Alabama's still a great program. Let me just say this. They're still elite, and they will still always be a problem and a thorn in our sides. I'm just saying they're not what they used to be. And then, like you said, Star Wars, they're, what their identity has shifted, and I think that's made them vulnerable in the chink in the armor where they're at now. And then, obviously, you can just tell that it's kind of been on a little bit of a slow decline since Kirby left. But that's it. Star Wars. Appreciate it, brother.
Yes, sir.
Go Dogs, baby.
Yes, sir.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Oh. Hey, somebody was calling in too. We had a couple calls.
Yeah, we had a couple.
All of a sudden, that was wild. That was wild. What we got? People might be ahead of us too while we're streaming this, but dang, USC's got the ball on the 26th.
Unknown caller.
I mean, not Utah.
Utah.
I can't talk. Man.
Oh, there it goes.
You gonna answer the call?
Oh, yeah, yes. This is a familiar caller right here, Adam.
Is it?
This is a guy who's been here from day one.
Who?
I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Who is? I'm very
Blake
intrigued.
Newman from Houston,
there
Texas.
He is, Big Blake Newman from Houston, Texas, man. Blake, how you doing tonight? How was the Christmas lights?
It was good. We usually go every year. The first Friday in December, we go to out here in Houston. I'm not sure how familiar y'all are with Major League Baseball, but the AAA affiliate for the Astros used to be the Sugarland Skeeters. Now they're the Space Cowboys. Anyways, at their field, they do a show every year and let you come down on the field and walk through like a light maze and whatnot. So we went and did that this evening.
I love that. Now I got that. That is great. Love good quality family time like that, especially around the holidays, man. And I need to know did you say the Sugarland Skeeters? What's the name of the affiliate?
That's what they used to be called. They used to be independent ball, but then last year they become the AAA affiliate for the Astros, and then they changed their name to the Space Cowboys.
So the Sugarland Space Cowboys.
Yeah, my kids, they were bummed because they used to like the Skeeter, the whole mosquito thing.
I'm going to have to look up. The mascot of that.
Yeah,
review the
mascots.
I like that. I mean, that just Space Cowboys just really wraps the state of Texas into everything. The NASA hub in Houston, and then obviously
exactly
the Cowboys. So that's good stuff, Blake. That's good stuff. So tell me, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, brother.
I was just gonna say the mascots and all with the wild names kind of falls in line with all your D3 schools that y'all find.
Yeah, it does.
We're looking at a picture right now.
Who's he with right there? That's the old Astro right there.
This is amazing.
That's the old Astro.
We're looking.
Is that the Astros mascot? Oh, that is amazing.
Oh
man, everybody just needs to mascot Sugarland Space Cowboy mascot. That's a good
Google
one.
that.
That is, but that's exactly right, Blake. That is just like all the mascots we've talked about all year. So good call right there. Good call. Oh me, I tell you. So tell me then, Blake, what's the feel tomorrow? What's the feel? What's going to happen in Atlanta?
I'm feeling pretty good and confident and all. And, everybody outside of the Dog Nation wants to give Kirby and the team a little slack because, the past few weeks, slow starts and not really fireworks on the offensive end. But I think it's just pretty much trying to get to the end of the year, winning games, keeping everybody healthy and getting ready to go for this postseason run. And I'm feeling pretty good about tomorrow. And my only concern is really with not having Nolan Smith setting that edge. Like y'all said in the last podcast, I love Taz, but he's no Nolan. We'll say that.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. That's a good way of putting it, boy. That's a really good way of putting it, man. It's a guy that's going to have to play. A smart football player, play with good technique and getting that edge. And maybe tomorrow against a younger guy at tackle, you could cause a little bit more havoc, and we can see a difference in that. That's a good point. That's I think the one spot that could cause a little bit of concern, and you worded it well, man. Can be that, but I'm excited to see if we've seen that improved. I'm excited to see if the goal line efficiency. In the red zone, and really from the goal line. I'm just going to say it. I say red zone. I said goal line and meant red zone. But, yes, from the 1 yard line, if we get the ball to the one, can we punch it in? Or, but in all seriousness, I think the red zone is definitely something that Georgia's been focusing on this week and having some success in. And I think we'll see it come to fruition tomorrow. I really do. I think it'll be different. I think it'll be different play calling when we get inside the 20 and stuff that's going to result in more touchdowns, Clark. What you say?
I just find it really funny.
I believe so.
Blake, you need to see Adam at one of these games. All y'all do. When we get in the red zone and we are in the shotgun formation, Adam goes berserk. I get this every single week. It's great. It's hilarious because I'm with you. I'm with you, Adam. I do not understand why we snap at 5 yards to make up another 6.
I'm a little old school myself when it comes to the red area, and especially closer to the goal line. I think quarterback needs to be under center, but I can agree with you on that.
Well, I know they don't like to get under center because the majority percentage of your snaps is from the gun, and you feel like if that you can mishandle a snap. But it just blows my mind, man, and I don't know why. Especially in the heat of the moment in the game, I just lose all just sense, really, just composure, really, and I just feel like, why are you, if you're on the 1 inch line, are you going to go from the gun and receive a handoff starting off like 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage on the goal line, man? And I just think, I'm one of these idiots that think that if you just get up to the line on the 1 inch line, and if it's third down and less than a yard, and you get not a quarterback draw from the gun, but you got some talented guys over there. I know Stetson Bennett's not the biggest guy, but you can take the snap under center and run 2 QB sneaks and get less than a yard, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just frustrating. That's just my ignorance. At least I know that worked on NCAA football 2014 back in the day.
Oh, man.
I know that's right. But, yeah, I guess, like you said, I mean, if you think about it, under center down there, you can get a little shaky. If you recall last year, I believe it was a national championship game when Stetson he didn't fumble it, but, he had to kind of almost drop one of the snaps down at the goal line. And then I believe earlier this year, too, I can't recall the game. I want to say maybe it was a Tennessee game, maybe. I can't remember.
That's right. That's right.
But hey, we trust Kirby and we trust Monken, and like we said, I think and a lot of other callers have said as well. I think the offense is going to really open up and explode tomorrow up there in the bins. And I'll give y'all my score prediction. I think it's going to be the Dogs 38, and I give the Tigers 16 with a garbage time touchdown.
Nice.
Boom, baby! I love it, Blake. Get fired up. Tomorrow night at this time,
yes, sir.
You, Blake Newman, you are going to be a 2022 SEC champion.
That's right.
Hey, well, I'm ready for it, guys. When we went to the light show, the whole family was decked out in red and black.
Nice. Hey, Blake, right quick before you go, how far is Houston from Dallas?
Houston from Dallas is about 3.5 to 4 hours. It just depends, on traffic and whatnot.
I told Clark, just because a city in Texas, if you're like comparing the distances between two cities in Texas, you can't just say, oh, well, that's close by because it's the same state. Not in the state of Texas. You can't do that. That'll get you in trouble.
From Houston to El Paso out in West Texas, it takes 9 hours, and then from Houston to Mobile is 9 hours.
Oh, my God, Clark! If you drive from here to the Texas state line in East Texas, from Northeast Georgia to the Texas state line, you are halfway there to across the other side of the state.
That's
of Texas,
insane.
West Texas.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's unreal.
I know it.
Blake, we're going to come find you next year out in Texas for the national championship. We're going to three-peat it.
That's right.
You better believe it,
man.
That
sounds good. I had my plan set for last year we went to the Orange Bowl, but I had my plan set just in case we didn't make it to the Cotton Bowl last year. But definitely, we'll be looking forward to next year. But, first things first right now, we got to go 3-0.
That's right, brother. I love that. Keep the main thing. Blake, get loud, get rowdy tomorrow, man. It's time to do the dang thing. Go Dogs, baby.
Go Dogs, baby.
Go Dogs. Love that, man.
Nice.
Love old Blake. That's a good one. Good DGD. A lot of good DGDs hanging around tonight. We try to make this thing a 2-hour deal. We've got about 10 more minutes to the 2-hour mark. We'll just see where we're at.
This is not nighttime for everyone, Adam.
That is
for Ty Dog. It's in the morning. Out there.
It's game day, baby.
Yes, it's game
wake
day.
Up.
Hey, that's a good point.
It's game day, baby.
Ty Dog is out in Thailand. That's really cool.
That's awesome.
Thank you,
I'm
Ty Dog.
The folks at Ty. I hope that Ty Dog is out there in the local coffee shops of Thailand, getting the guys fired up, getting juiced about some Georgia football.
Oh yeah.
Hey, by the way, Utah just tied it up.
Oh, did they?
Yes, sir. We
got
got
going into the half?
hands, man. We're going to have to talk about this, man. We're going to have to talk about it. It's going to change some things.
That's true.
That we've been talking. Who we got?
How's it going?
Yes, sir. How you doing tonight, brother?
Oh, I'm doing incredible. I'm going to make this short and sweet, Clark and Adam.
Oh, you
go
good, man.
Dogs, baby.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs, baby. Yes, sir. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Love that, man.
How we feeling? How we feeling?
Oh, we're feeling good, man. We're feeling almost a little bit too. It's weird because I feel just too confident. And I've never, and all the times the night before SEC championship game that Georgia's played in, I've never just felt this good, Clark.
Yeah.
How about you, man?
I'm feeling really good. Not as good as I did last year.
I'm pumped and ready. I'm pumped.
Good. I love that, man. What's your plan for the game tomorrow?
Oh, I'm just hanging out, just watching the game with a bunch of buddies.
There you go, man. I love that. And I tell you, it's something that it's going to be a special run. It's going to be a special run. It's going to feel good this year because you get a win the SEC championship, and you wake up Sunday, you're feeling good. You put on your red and black, and then you have the Selection Sunday show at noon. Last year you're excited about making the playoffs, but you still had a little bit of a depression sink in from the night before. But this year, good Lord willing, hopefully, man, you're going to be waiting for that 1 seed, and it's going to be exciting. Bowl season is going to be exciting the next 3 weeks. The anticipation is going to be great, man. It's going to be great, and that's the thing. That's what makes it new this year is the fact that you could be, for the first time in program history, a 13-0 SEC champion, baby. Going in for the first time, a number 1 playoff seed, man. Number 1 playoff seed. And just keep the train rolling, man. I mean, who would have thought – I felt like, hey, we've been in the SEC championship. We've been in the SEC championship this year.
We've been there, done that.
That's right. We'd be there, and, who would have thought, though, that we're reliving what we did last year, man, and it's just a blessing, and, potential be even better this year, be even more memorable this year, man. You can never beat the first time, but shoot, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, brother.
Oh, yeah, it'd be awesome. Y'all have a good night. Go Row 60, baby. Go Dogs.
Woo. Go Dogs, man. Appreciate it, man. Go Dogs, man. Ooh, ooh.
Nice.
Thank you, Blake Norris. Hey, go Dogs from Blake Norris. Love that.
Blake Newman. Busy night for Row 60, yes.
I love it. Look at old Randy Payne from Tifton, Georgia. Oh, so we get down there.
Yep. Utah just tied it.
Yeah, big
yes.
Oh, yeah, thank y'all for keeping us tuned in, man. Turn around, USC trickery failed. I don't know what happened.
Must have been a trick play.
Dang.
I don't know. Missed it.
That's
we'll have to go back and watch the highlights.
Good old Michael Baxter wishing us a good evening down there, Clark.
Look
at that. Look at that. Look at old Michael Baxter with a good evening, man. Good evening to you, Michael.
Got a lot of comments. We appreciate y'all tuning in tonight, man. We've had a great night.
It's been a fun time, man. It's been a fun time. It's exciting. It's postseason. It's here. This is when it's time to do it, and all the chatter that we've had, everything that we talked about from when we kind of started what we'd say, Clark, our second season in July has led to this stretch right here, man. You get the SEC championship, celebrate that, and get that win, take care of business, and then, bam, it's time for the playoffs, baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to ride.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
We got a couple more minutes. Let's talk about this, Adam, quick.
Yeah, give it to us.
What about the playoff expansion? We've briefly touched on this on the podcast, but man, it's kind of sad to see that it is confirmed, and it's confirmed for 2024. Next year will be the last time we will see a 4-team playoff, which is just crazy to think about. We've come from the BCS to college football playoff, and now we're seeing another change in that system and how that's working. So it's interesting. I think it's going to, at first, it's going to really stink. Let's just be honest, because that Georgia-Tennessee game wouldn't matter in a 12-team playoff season, right? Even this game, Georgia-LSU, man, whatever.
Well,
it's just an SEC championship. It's just a trophy, but you're still going to get in the playoff. So
it'll take away stuff from it will really take away, I feel like, the prestige of what this game tomorrow will be. I feel like, and I don't even know if there will. It'll be interesting. There won't be an East and a West division forever, and I don't know how the SEC championship game will be going forward. I'm sure it will be, but I think it'll be just the top 2 teams. But then you're right, Clark. Most of the time, the losers are going to be in the 12-team playoff. Then after that, and it takes away from regular season games. But hey, if we're going to take a glass half full approach on it, how awesome would playoff games be? And at home field in December.
That would be wild.
You get to watch in Athens a December football game, man, against a random school. Like, let's just say, I don't know. Michigan or somebody.
Who's the 12th team right now?
I don't know right now. Well, it would be, we would have a bye.
That's true.
If it was set up right now, I saw this the other day. Let's say this is the new playoff format this year. It would be Penn State and Clemson would be playing in Clemson. And the winner of that game would play Georgia in New Orleans. And then they come to Atlanta.
Right.
And then you got to win Atlanta, and then you got to go to L.A. So it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be really tough. You're going to be playing a lot of good football teams to win a national championship, especially those teams that don't get a bye in the first round. But it does tell me, Clark, that we may never see a season where Georgia does not make the college football playoff again.
Yeah. That's crazy to think about.
I mean, I know I'm not that unrealistic. They'll never be back. But right now, it just doesn't look like it's slowing down, especially if you – when's the last time Georgia's finished
2010.
I mean,
been, right?
I mean, yeah, not being the 12. I mean, 2016.
Yeah, 16.
What was the final ranking in 16?
No, there's no way we could have been 12.
I don't think. No, we weren't in the top. We were 8-4. I mean, it's I could have been, but no, we were 8. Georgia was 8-4, man, and but ever since then, Kirby's second year, every year Georgia would have been in the playoff.
Right.
Man. So. Man, I tell you, aside from that aspect, that also there will be more football. Mm-hmm. That it'll be more football to watch, and I'm a big advocate of more football.
Yes,
but
amen.
I'm a traditionalist, Clark. You are a traditionalist. Yeah. I'm a traditionalist. We know that, and that hurts. I don't like change, and we'll just see, man. We'll just see. That's why I enjoy every moment, and why I've said it the whole season on these podcasts is to enjoy every moment of where Georgia is right now, because you don't know next year or the next what college football will be like, and you sure don't know 10 years from now, good Lord willing, if we're even here watching it, that what college football will be. Will it be a shell of its former self? So take advantage of these days, Clark.
Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Have fun. Hey, should we stay on for one more call, Adam? Do you think do you think the people have already checked out?
I think the people are getting ready. They're getting a little bit ready. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I think we've rambled a little too long for them. It seems like we try to hit the 2-hour mark. We are at the 2-hour mark. Everybody who is called. I mean, I'll stay on for another call, but I don't know if we got one more in the tank.
We'll read some comments instead. How about this?
All right.
Rest easy tonight, dogs. Tomorrow we ride.
Yes,
all the
sir,
way to another
baby.
SEC championship.
Love it.
Gatta.
Love it. Love it. Gatta, baby.
Gata. And then Blake Norris, if UGA were to play USC, how concerned are you about a young secondary covering the USC pass game? I wouldn't be the least bit concerned.
I wouldn't be concerned. I wouldn't be. Yeah, I mean, I think these guys will be ready to go. Definitely what this secondary is built to go up against. But, yeah, you got Jordan Addison, Pitt transfer, Blitnikoff winner last year. And Caleb Williams is a guy would concern me as far as a quarterback who he's the type of quarterback that Kirby Smart, Nick Saban defensive have struggled with in the past. Been the kryptonite to them. And a guy who can really just take a very right at average, a little bit above average team and really propel them to where they're at now. Without Caleb Williams, that USC Trojan team isn't even in the conversation with us right now. But I think he's also a guy that has he played the athletes? He's definitely hadn't played them this year out west. That Georgia defense that he'll see, and when he tries to scramble around and get out of the pocket and get outside and try to do too much, can force us turnovers, a lot of large tackles for losses, and that's going to be what it's going to say. I either think it's going to turn out really bad for them, or it could be a very big thorn in our side, man. And but I feel good about it. I mean, I definitely feel good. Like it will be the best defense in the country that USC would go up against. So.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Blake
Ben Evison, I love you, brother. Holler at me sometime when you up this way.
Blake Newman, our defense is too physical for USC, in my opinion. Agreed. Yep. And yes, Ben Evanson, man, we thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been a fun night with a lot of good calls. We had a lot of
it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Tonight,
and the general consensus that I've took from this, Clark, is Georgia fans right now are just like, let's just do it. Let's just take care of business and get on to the next thing. I think Georgia fans are confident. It feels just very eerie because usually the night for the SEC championship, people are just all over the place with just nerves and emotion. But for the most part, from the pulse of the fan base that we just saw in the comment section that we heard from tonight, Georgia fans are very just kind of mellow, feeling like, hey, it's just time. Take care of business. If Georgia is who we think Georgia is, number one team in the nation, you go into Mercedes-Benz tomorrow, you show up, you get off the bus, and you play the standard that Georgia football is. And the standard that Georgia football is tomorrow, Clark, that they can play with, is a 42-10 beatdown, man.
Agreed.
Along those, and I mean, that's just it. That's not red and black glasses because we're a Georgia podcast. That is the stone cold truth, man. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, that's just the facts. That's where we're at as a program. That's how the Cards will fail this year, man. So, Clark, let's get this win tomorrow. Get this win. Celebrate being the SEC champion, man. Get fired up. Enjoy the festivities with that. Then we got 3 weeks. 3 weeks to think about it. See what this game's going to do. I mean, dang, we're in a dogfight down in Las Vegas over there, Clark. And see how it shapes out. But, hey, the good thing about it is we can say, hey, I would prefer this opponent, that opponent. It really doesn't matter. The University of Georgia will be the team that that nobody wants to see, and there's not a team in America that I don't think Georgia's A+ game anybody out there can't beat. So Georgia's A+ game will beat anybody. So hey, whoever bring it on, especially in Atlanta, man. Special times we're living in. We're blessed, Clark.
Yep.
What you got?
You summed it up good right there, Adam. I think we're going to take care of business tomorrow. Finish the regular season, or not the regular season, the postseason strong. We're going to get us 3 championships: SEC, Peach Bowl, and a national championship. We're repeating this year, people. Believe it.
Yes,
it's
sir.
happening.
Yes,
I
sir,
said at the
baby.
beginning of the season, we're doing it again. Adam, wrap it up.
Clark, man, thank y'all for spending your Friday night with us, man. We love each and every one of y'all. It's just fun. It's just, like I said, we're living in the best times. Enjoy every second of tomorrow. If you don't have any plans, make some, man. This is one that you're going to have in the memory bank a long time. Watch it with the people that you love, friends, family, whoever. Just make sure that you enjoy every moment of this football game. It is going to be special. We will be celebrating tomorrow night. Get on Facebook, get loud, get rowdy with us tomorrow night after your Georgia Bulldogs are crowned 2022 SEC champions, man. 13-0 SEC champions, #1 seed, going to play in Atlanta for the playoffs. You cannot script it any better than that, man. You cannot script it any better. But, hey, that's what we're at. Under 24 hours until we find out, until we can confirm it, man. Yes, let's ride. Let's go. It's time to let it rip, and it's time to let the big dog eat. Y'all get some rest. Go Dogs,
Go Dogs.
Baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. Woo!